You all right? See, it's got in your throat, doesn't it?
The back end.
Yeah, it does.
It muted overnight.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as bad as it was yesterday.
No, like I said, that's really what it was. It's like doing a regular ginger shot with about five times. Would you say about five times more intense?
About 5 times more intense.
Okay, positivity twins, are you guys done?
Just trying to make you feel good, man. We're doing this for you.
You can do this.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
I hate everything.
I hate everything. Everything.
Oh, no.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Save thousands. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, called so you spell, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Well, hello and welcome to Friday. It is the KVJ show. Got a big old party. It's broken out in here, y'all. Dang, look at that.
Happy birthday.
Ooh-hee. Yeah, I came right in there. It startled me. I was like, good heavens.
The Kevin Ralston's birthday.
Oh, yeah, it is. A little party time. Yeah. That's
Whoop.
right.
Come on. Take your pants off. Take your pants off.
All right. What do you say? They're getting older. They're getting groupier.
Put them back on. Put them back on.
Yeah. Well, hello. We got a big old weekend. No, not everybody's going to be having a birthday this weekend, but you got Father's Day going to be going down.
Yeah,
so.
you have Father's Day and your actual birthday on the same day, Sunday.
Yes.
That's kind of weird. I don't think that's ever happened.
It is. I'm doing it. It's a twofer. It's it's kind of like those people that have a birthday on Christmas.
Yeah, I feel really bad for them. That seems that's tough.
Or you just say, you know what? I want double intensity today.
I love it.
You're
going to get it.
I can be double demanding. I can do everything times 2.
I made you a keto cake.
No way.
So that cake is keto friendly.
Oh, yeah.
And I made myself a little one, too, so I could try it before I served it to you.
How do you do it? Because, keto, the concept, if people don't know, it's pretty much the simplicity of it. It's no carbs or sugar. And typically cake is a combination of both those two main things.
So I had to use almond flour.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And natural sweeteners. And it's pretty gross.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, no, I got that.
That is a very unfriendly looking cake.
There's no sweetener. There's no artificial sweetener. And it's almond flour.
That's broke down.
And that's mango on top. So you have to... The mango will be the only real sweetener you get.
Oh, I like it.
You do?
That's good.
Really?
Oh, that's very good.
It's keto friendly. Inside the cake, it's got fruits and nuts.
Yeah.
It's all keto friendly.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it.
Oh.
That's real good.
He likes
Wanna
it.
try, Bird?
No, I'm good.
You should really try it.
Now, that's some sad look. Now, I'm good right now.
Yeah.
I want to
probably
see
throw
you
'em
get
off.
Well,
angry.
I just brushed my teeth, so I'm not going to... It's going to taste terrible regardless.
Oh, yeah. Ain't gonna get a read on it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's not a traditional birthday cake.
Do you want honesty?
I gave some to Rocco, and Rocco thought it was going to be like a cake.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was helping me make it
Yeah.
and the whole thing. And he was like disgusted. He thought it was a trick.
Yeah.
If I was stranded for about 2 weeks, that thing would be delicious.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah. I mean, you'd probably be like, no, I'll do it for life.
Does it taste fruity?
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, honestly, when you, I'm a big diet pansy, and I don't have cheat meals. I don't dip onto that. To me, all that stuff has died. It just doesn't exist. So I live in a world where none of that stuff exists. It makes it a lot easier because then it's like, all right, that stuff's foreign to me.
You don't go there.
No, I don't ever even dabble anymore. It's just gone.
Are we able to show that cake off to the TV? People want to see what that thing looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's mango on top, and then there's like carrots and nuts and banana in the cake.
Yeah, so my whole taste palette's reset. So Jaybird's palate's, on a different level than mine. But when you go for a long time without having the taste of sugar, then, in my standards, that's very tasty.
When I was on that vegan diet, I mean, the taste of cantaloupe was the best thing ever. I couldn't believe how good it tasted.
You've just shifted your standards. My expectations are very low on flavor.
Yeah,
so
I hear
it doesn't
you.
take a lot. But it's all good. It's the compromises we make to try to live a healthy life. So there you go.
What will you do for your birthday? And are you going to go out? Are you going to stay home?
I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. I think maybe the one thing that we might do a little bit different is maybe do some paddle boarding, because I really want to do that. And that's usually the one thing I'm like, hey, let's go do some paddle now. And so I think everybody might give into that on Sunday.
You won't get shut down. I mean, it's your birthday and Father's Day.
Yeah. So I think we're going to be in Deerfield Beach doing some paddle boarding, I think,
Nice.
on Sunday. So I'm looking forward to that. So,
Beautiful.
yeah. So we'll see what goes down. Then nothing too crazy. I mean, you can't get too crazy.
No.
Yeah. And, I've got a wife that is very coronavirus sensitive. So, and been trying to keep her away from the news. But,
Hopefully she didn't see that case count yesterday.
whoa, jeez. Yeah.
Oh, I was seeing people posting about record numbers in Florida. What?
It is, yeah. I'll give you the breakdown on that, but it's ones that even optimistic Kev is like, okay, it's got to pay attention to these. So we'll get to that as well, and what that might mean for your weekend and what else is going on. Good news, though, is I saw they rescheduled the Motley Crue show
That's good news.
for Hard Rock, and I haven't confirmed this because I can't believe what I was reading, but they have reset the date for June 26th. If you're doing the
of
math,
this year?
yes, I don't know. I have to be, because it is actually a week sooner than what it was going to be. It was going to be like early July, like July 7th, something like that. I'm like, I have to be reading this wrong.
Are they talking about next year?
Maybe it is next
Maybe
year.
2021.
It
It has
can't
to be
be.
2021.
It
can't be
has
this
to be
year.
2021. Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense. I'm like, okay, yeah, because the last thing I did, I looked at it, I'm like, I'll get to that later. I'm like, there's no way. You're right. It's got to be 2021.
A lot of artists are doing that. They've just given up on 2020.
Yeah,
and they
I think you're right.
announced their
Has to be
2021 dates. A lot of them have
Okay.
announced that.
Well, take this time to write some new albums or new songs.
They don't like each other enough to do that.
No, I do not want new Motley Crue. I'm not talking about
no
them.
new crew.
Nobody's asking for
no.
that.
I meant other
No
artists,
one's
Kevin.
asking for that.
No.
Okay. All right. So a year from now, you're going to be able to see that Motley Crue Def Leppard Poison show at Hard Rock Stadium. All right. It is Friday. We got it on KVJ TV. Just go to YouTube, hit up the KVJ show, and we're right there.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second. Remember we told you yesterday about Danny Masterson getting arrested and charged with counts that he forcibly took advantage of 3 different women. Now, Danny Masterson is responding. He's put out a statement from his attorneys. I'll tell you what that said coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, some happy news for Raven Simone. I don't know if you saw this yesterday, but she got married. She put a post up on Instagram featuring her and her new wife, Miranda. And she said, quote, "I got married to a woman who understands me from trigger to joy,
Yes.
from breakfast to midnight snack, and from stage to home. I love you. I'm married now. Yay."
Yeah. And then I loved her last line in that. She said, "Let's tear this world a new a-hole." To me, that's a great charge as a new couple together. It's just, let's go out and get it.
In other news, Mama June, we haven't heard from her in a while because I think she's been on the smack. Her family tried to do an intervention. Even little Honey Boo Boo was pleading for her mother
Yeah.
to stop using drugs, and the drugs had such a stranglehold on her. You saw June last walk out of an intervention they were doing for her.
Is that how she lost all that weight? Or did she get surgery?
walking out of
No, she got
interventions?
surgery.
Okay.
Yeah, she got extensive surgery and all kinds of help. And I think she's, I don't know, trying to destroy her body again. They put it back together. She's like Humpty Dumpty. she was a mess. They put her back together. Now she's trying to become a mess again.
I tell you, man, those drugs, it is. That's why kids, drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad.
It is tough to kick.
Here's Mama June talking about just how much money it was costing her and what she was spending on the drugs.
The only reason I sold the house, we was dead broke. Because, at that point, we was doing quite a bit. I mean, it was a couple ounces a day. Our habit was $2,500 a day, if not more.
$2,500 on meth a day.
What?
Dang.
It's a lot of meth.
Isn't it?
Gosh.
Well, I don't know. 2,500 of anything's a lot, isn't it?
Amen.
What are the sliding standards on if you had an ounce of meth, an ounce of cocaine, an ounce of whatever? Anybody know an ounce of great weed? Like what are the price ranges on all that?
Is it weed the cheapest? Denny's?
Yeah, I don't know.
I bet you it goes weed, meth, coke.
I heard crack was pretty cheap too, though.
Oh, yeah. Weed, meth, crack, coke.
It might be weed crack.
All things
Am I
considered,
close?
we have the exact same weight
each of them.
each. Yes. What is the price scale?
So cocaine's a little more expensive. Marijuana and cocaine are probably in the middle to upper. A lot of those other drugs are cheaper, which is why a lot of people get hooked on them. Like crack cocaine's pretty cheap.
I thought crack was cheap.
Yeah, it's a cheap way of getting high.
How about like the heroin? Do you know?
So heroin's a little more expensive, and I think that some of the people have to switch to pills when they can't get the heroin, which is even more expensive.
Okay.
What about a meth?
Meth is like it's not as expensive as the other ones. I mean, if you're getting 25. What is it?
$2,500
I mean,
worth
that's a lot
of
of
meth.
meth.
That's a lot.
She was
Yeah.
probably mixing other drugs.
Yeah.
And OxyContin is what? Isn't that what they call the hillbilly heroin?
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
them pills,
Well, that's
right?
what when people can't get heroin. If heroin goes dry, then they have to switch to those, opiates, and then they get hooked on those.
Oh, those things are wicked.
Yeah,
Those things are wicked. Yeah, I've seen those kind of things.
those
happen.
those things are like $20 a pop.
Dang. So Mama June, I mean, geez. I don't know what's going to happen with her. Denny's, what do you think?
Well, if she's doing that much meth, I mean, she's got to be up for days.
She was doing that much.
She was doing
meth.
that much?
It's.
I don't know.
I
You
think
got
she
to cut.
kicked it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't want to speak for Mama June. I don't want to speak for you either, Virginia.
I think, she's trying to turn a corner, so that's good. And then finally here, thank you, Denny.
Thanks, Denny's.
Danny Masterson is talking. Yesterday we told you about how he had been arrested for forcibly taking advantage of 3 different women. He put out a response and a statement yesterday through his attorneys and said, quote, "This is beyond ridiculous. I'm not going to fight my ex-girlfriend in the media like she's been baiting me to do for more than 2 years. I will beat her in court and look forward to it because the public will finally be able to learn and see the truth of how I've been railroaded by this woman. And once her lawsuit is thrown out, I will sue her and the others who jumped on the bandwagon for the damage they have caused me and my family."
Whoa. Okay.
So he's saying he didn't do it, and they're all lying. And he claims that the girl was his girlfriend.
Okay.
And that is what's going on in your dirt of the day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
We talked about this not too long ago. The difference between man and machine. Now, I know more and more jobs be taken by robots. The numbers are kind of crazy what they're deciding to automate. But there are just some things that I don't think that computers, robots, whatever are going to be able to do. I think it's where it comes to the heart, the emotion, the feelings, all those kind of things. Coming from a robot, I know it's hard to feel, and really tap into those things.
Well, every time they do those robots write a song, they always sound a little robotic. You know what I mean?
They do, yeah. Well, it sounds like it's saying, "Yeah, I love you." Yeah. So they got this bot that they put to writing Nirvana songs. A song that maybe Nirvana might do. How would just artificial intelligence do with this?
So I couldn't figure out, did they get a real person to sing it? Or, because there's a voice on there that does not sound robotic to me.
Okay. I think what that is that as a cover, they took the music from another Nirvana song, had an actual band play it, and then they had the artificial intelligence write the lyrics. Because you can hear the lyrics are like, wait, what? What was that last part? Something about smothering me?
Yes, okay. All right. So that's a real Nirvana song? They just changed the lyrics?
You in and out me.
But they used catchphrases from other Nirvana songs.
Yeah, so I think what it is you build an algorithm where you take all Nirvana's lyrics that they've ever done, and then you have a computer kind of like mix it up and rewrite a new Nirvana song.
That's so stupid.
And then you perform it.
It's confusing.
They're exact like rips of lyrics from Nirvana songs.
Yeah.
When I read, they said this is a brand new song, that it was a Nirvana type of song. But I thought it sounded familiar too.
Yeah, no, I think that is exactly taking the
I
music
know
from a
I heard
Nirvana song.
heart-shaped box.
Yeah. So it's there's this guy and he uses AI and it's a fake Nirvana song called Smother.
We're not impressed.
That's the name of it. Yeah.
I think I'm just more confused.
Yeah, like, why did you do this? This is the best use of your time?
Yeah. Well, thank YouTuber Funk Turkey for that.
Thank you, Funk Turkey.
Yeah. So that's what they're doing. So that's what it sounds like when you let a computer write out lyrics. It is confusing and probably a waste of time.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
We love our Sleep Number beds. I get such a cozy feeling when I climb into it, and no other beds on the market are going to help you be as immune boosted than these Sleep Number beds. They give you the best sleep, and that boosts your immunity, and that helps you fight off stress and illness and everything else out there.
Yes, they're therapeutic. I keep my number at 100. I like it firm. If you're a member of the Bad Back community, they do help you out greatly.
I put mine at about a 45. And the thing that I love about Sleep Number really got me focusing on my sleep. I realized how much better I am. Even just 15 minutes a night can make a difference in your productivity the next day. So when you have a Sleep Number bed, it'll actually track how you're sleeping and give you personalized insights to get your best sleep.
Discover proven quality sleep for your family's health and well-being. Now through Monday, you can save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart beds. It's the lowest prices of the season, so get in there. Go online, sleepnumber.com to find one near you.
Sleepnumber.com.
Your best after coming out of quarantine. Strax is ready with the utmost precautions for a safe, sterile environment to make you feel comfortable at all times. With multiple qualified skilled plastic surgeons along with great summer specials, now's the time to call Strax. Strax offers cosmetic procedures to address any areas of concern and correct them quickly as well as extremely affordably. Have the breasts you've always wanted with saline breast implants starting at $24.99. Get rid of some of that excess fat from being at home with lipo from $27.99. Pick a cosmetic procedure and Strax will have a perfect surgeon that will meet with you for a free one-on-one consultation. Visit the Strax Med Spa for the best prices in South Florida for wrinkle reducers, fillers, and lasers for all of your beautification desires. Strax also offers the easiest financing ever available on all cosmetic procedures. At Strax, safety and quality comes first. Simply dial 954-634-3333. That's 954-634-3333. Or go to straxrejuvenation.com or Instagram to make a life-changing appointment.
It's a summer like no other. Life's always unpredictable, but you can control saving money on your car or truck loan. Here at Velocity Community Credit Union, we've seen a lot over our 60-plus summers of serving Palm Beach County, and we are here to offer you some loan savings. 1% cash back with no payment for 90 days. You do not have to come into a branch. The loan application can be completed online. So visit our website at velocitycommunity.org. Velocity Community Credit Union, smart banking made easy. Membership required. Promotional offer ends 7/31/20. APR's annual percentage rate. See website for details. Federally insured by NCUA.
Early Morning Riser. Fox 29, reason number 54, we've got you covered. Knowing more sooner. Watch your only local morning news from 7 to 9 a.m. WFLX Fox 29 Morning News. We've got you covered. Morning Knowledge. Fox 29, reason number 42, we've got you covered. Facts for the day before the sun comes up. Watch your only local morning news from 7 to 9 a.m. WFLX Fox 29 Morning News. We've got you covered.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
The best variety from the 2000s, 10s, and today, and you're home for the KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
Somebody had actually sent in a post here just a second ago. Maybe check Instagram for Mama June because it shows her walking along Jensen Beach.
Really?
Yeah. So
she's here?
I don't know. That's what somebody sent. We were talking a second ago about. She's talking about a $100 a day meth habit. Is that what it was?
That's what she said.
Darn.
But it was her and her man, and you can bet that he wasn't contributing financially.
Okay.
I'm sure he wasn't pulling his weight.
Okay. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Somebody said, too, Mama June was also doing cocaine.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And somebody said weed is $160 and coke is $1,200.
Dang.
Poor.
That's why they call that designer drug.
That's a big difference.
Okay. All right. So some fascinating stuff. So thank you very much. If we want to know about Mama June and drug prices, we have a great audience for that.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Bird?
Well, I don't know if you guys could tell or not, but my pizza outfit came in.
Oh, yes, it's nice.
Look at this sweet
Real
thing.
nice.
It's an adult, what do you call this, a onesie, Virginia?
It's a tracksuit onesie.
Yeah, I mean, Kev, look at this thing. So I got my pizza hat on. Go ahead, you can read it, Virginia.
Feed me pizza.
Oh, that's nice.
And then look at these pizza shoes I got with these pizza socks. Pizza socks.
They're like old, rip-off Doc Martens, but they have pizza all over
Look
them.
at those.
Yeah, I heard you
sweet-
walking in those.
Oh.
Oh, whoa. Those are very pimpy.
You can tell that I'm coming. Oh, yeah, the pizza man's a coming.
Okay. It's exciting.
You can,
Yeah.
You can hear me
Are
in
you
my
okay?
No.
No.
I am definitely going through something.
Yeah.
And I also got, if you want to get a little crazy, pizza shirt underneath.
Every pizza is a personal pizza if you believe in yourself.
Boom. What do you
Wow.
think, huh?
Yeah. I think it's outstanding.
It's what's on my mind. I'm
Good
happy.
Pops, I get it.
I think it does pop. I have my pizza blanket in the car. I'm going to go get during commercial break. It kind of gives me a pizza cape.
Why?
And also, just I know you can't. You guys got to tune into KVJ TV to see all this mediocrity. But look, it's also got a hood on it too. If I want to go ahead and just be a pizza pimp.
Oh, it does. Yeah, with those shoes.
Yeah,
you're a
and
pizza pimp.
Here's the thing: this is not the only pizza outfit I ordered.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yes.
How many did you get?
I got 4.
Wow.
4 different pizza outfits.
Whoa.
They're investment
That's
pieces.
going all in.
They are investment pieces. I'm sure I'm going to do some kind of pizza video at some point in my life soon.
Another pizza video?
I'm sure I will.
Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to reel in Mags and keep her safe, but man, it is so hard. And I'm sure anybody with a teenager out there that's going through trying to keep them on lockdown, dealing with corona, and still allowing them to have some sort of life, it is tough. And apparently she's talking to some people in her life. I don't know who it is. I'm trying to figure out if it's other kids or if it's maybe she overheard the parent of another kid that said, we can't live in fear. So yesterday, I sat her down. I said, Mags, Palm Beach County is having the highest numbers it's had. So even higher than when we first went on lockdown. And I'm just really worried, and I don't want you exposing yourself to new people. I don't want you hanging out with new people. I don't want you going around new people. I need you to stay in our little bubble. And she repeats back to me, the line that you hear some people say, we can't live in fear. I'm not going to live in fear anymore. I need to live my life, Mom.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So what do I do? What do I say? How do I cut through with her? I'm really struggling because I don't want her to live in fear. You know, when you say
Sure.
that, live in fear. It's very polarizing.
False evidence appearing real. Fear. That's one of those little.
Well, I'm basing my fear on real evidence that, like, we had over 3,200 cases yesterday, and I was like, what?
You're right. That's not false evidence.
That's not false. That's real.
Depends on who you ask. Some people think it's false, depending on who you ask.
I hear you. Even if it's half of what they say it is,
Mm-hmm.
isn't that still scary?
Yeah, you know, do I buy 100% into the numbers that I'm hearing now? They're confusing, and who knows? But you know, I still hopefully have some kind of faith in our public officials, and so when I see things in numbers and the such, that I'm like, okay, then this could be something. Is my freak level really up? But no, I was probably about a week or two ago mentally going in like, cool, we're coming out of this. I'm going to start really relaxing even some of the precautions I do. Now I'm just like, okay, I don't feel any more scared. I am just going to do the necessary things. And again, a big part of that is still out of consideration. And so maybe this is a lesson on consideration for mags about it's not necessarily all about you. That is you know, it's really kind of a very self-centered approach to life, saying, you know what, I don't care about anybody else and what happens to them. I care about me, and I have my own rights and freedoms and this and that. Sometimes it's just, if we're all going to live on this marble and fly around this sun, we got to have some considerations for the people that are around us and try to be nice when we can.
Well, I can tell Palm Beach County has been in other national news reports because I guess we've had a spike. Because I'm getting calls from relatives out of state going, you better not be going out because we're seeing that Palm Beach County is a hot zone.
Yeah,
so
well,
it's being reported outside of
The
Florida.
headline says, 10 states saw a record number of new COVID-19 cases this week, and Florida could be the next epicenter of the national health crisis. So whenever you turn on any of the news networks, they go right to Florida, and then specifically there's either a reporter that's in Miami or Palm Beach, so it's one of the three counties.
It's
where you've
always
got somebody
South Florida.
there. Yeah, and well, we have higher numbers in the rest of the state, so yeah, technically we are looking at being in the epicenter. The people who right now can listen to 97.9 WRMF on their radio, you would be possibly in what is looking like the new coronavirus hotspot.
It's tough. It's tough to parent.
Sure. Yeah. But, you know, maybe trying that approach that, hey, you've got somebody in your house that you come in contact with.
Or
and
just
you're putting us in a position as a family that if you want to live this way, you can't be around KK.
And it's causing strain between me and my husband.
I
because
understand, yeah.
when he sees her with a new person, which she brought a new person around, he gets all upset, and then he's upset with me, but he can't yell at her. But he doesn't want to yell at me either. But he's mad now. He's mad at me, and he's not saying it.
Yeah, because he wants you to rein her in.
Right.
Why don't you pull a page out of Kay Pennington's book, my sweet beloved mother? Just say, I'm your mother, and I said so. That's why. Just why don't you?
Well, I did last night. So she came to me, and it was about 9:00 when she's supposed to be getting back in the house, settled down, no more running the neighborhood, calm down and get ready for bed. She came to me and she said a bunch of kids were going to the beach. Could she go? And I said, absolutely not. Like, no, I'm sorry. I'm not that mom, but there are other moms in the neighborhood that are like, sure,
and
yeah.
It's tough for you.
Go
yeah.
to the beach.
When other
Name them,
kids can
shame
do it.
them.
Well, and maybe point out too, do they have somebody in their house that has the pre-existing conditions that makes it an issue, and make her understand that unfortunately you are in a household where we have different circumstances. We're not under the same circumstances as those girls. I know it's got to be really tough, and yeah, life is not fair. This is part of it, but out of consideration, for your stepfather and to be in this house, these are just the guidelines right now. Hey, nobody asked for this.
Right.
It's not fair to anybody. Trust me, nobody's being treated fairly with any of this stuff. And this is just part of it.
And then you got someone, so Christy T in the chat room says, I don't understand why people treat a positive COVID-19 as a death sentence. It's not like finding out you have cancer or something. 98% survival rate. Remember that.
Mm-hmm. And that what she's saying there, that is for a lot of us, that's how I feel. I'm like, okay, if I get this thing, I'm going to kick its butt. It's not freaking me out. But I do know you look at the numbers and it's about the nursing homes and it is about people with some pre-existing conditions. And it does seem like the death rate is going down. If there's any kind of like, hey, yeah, okay, good stuff, it does seem like they're handling it better. Maybe, I don't know, the virus is weaker. Some people say it's not how the virus works, but maybe the medical field is understanding how to treat it better. And so we're getting on top of it that way. So that to me is the biggest positive. Yes, it's still very prevalent, but we're handling it better and less people are dying.
That's what my sister said. She said they don't handle it the same now that they handled it back in March.
Yeah.
They just don't.
Right.
They learned so much along the way, and they're not intubating as many people because they were finding that when they intubated them, for a lot of people, that became the death sentence.
Yes, right, exactly. Yeah.
And they're just not, they're trying to do other things and switch it up, and it's scary, man. I mean, if you got it back in March and you were older and you got intubated, it didn't look good.
Yeah. So that is really the good news right now.
They are getting better.
Yeah, they're getting better at that. So the headline, just to hit really quickly, and why your family members from out of state are calling you. Yes, yesterday Florida had 3,207 new coronavirus cases. That is a new record. It is the first time during the pandemic that the state has had more than 3,000 positive tests in one day. And the last 3 days here in Florida rank in the top 3 since the pandemic began. So not in the right order, but it's 1, 2, 3 out of the last 3 days since the whole thing started going. So, South Florida has more cases of coronavirus even in the state. We have 29% of the state's population and 51.4% of the cases.
Wow.
Yeah, so
every time I hear stats when we're leading, I want to say good job. It just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good for this one.
Well, the one that got me, I keep looking at the positive tests, I'll tell you that. And a month ago, the people that were testing for coronavirus is 3.5% positive. That was of all the people taking the test. So it doesn't matter how many we've tested, that's just a percentage. Yesterday from Thursday, 12.5% tested positive. 10%, it was that threshold where if we're over 10%, nothing should be open. But we've already opened up, and apparently we're not going back. But as you go out this weekend, keep that in mind, that if they set that threshold, they said that 10% is what you should be looking at. And if we're at 12.5 and you don't want to catch it because, it's still like a nasty, who wants the flu? And if you knew the flu was running around like crazy, you might be like, maybe we'll just chill out and stay at home this weekend.
So you're allowed out, but how dare you go out? Okay, I got the message. There you go.
No, you want to do it, you go out.
I know, I'm kidding.
That's all good.
Yesterday,
don't pay me with that brush.
Just seeing people on social media, once again, because it's dominating the headlines again, there are people going, if you go out, you're selfish. And then other people, it's my right to go out.
I'm not living in fear.
Exactly.
Okay, Mags.
It is.
Mags yelling.
It's knowing everybody's got a different situation. And so for me, arm yourself with the numbers and what people are saying, and then you make your own personal decision how you want to handle it. That's the way life should be. This is another good little tidbit maybe you might want to process with it. In South Florida, 1 of every 6 people with COVID-19 is hospitalized. 1 of every 6.
Quick, Virginia, what's the percentage? 1 out of 6?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
All right, we're moving on.
Can you get back to me?
Yes.
Palm Beach County overall has 74% of their ICU beds occupied. And the good news was some South Florida hospital leaders have said that, these numbers can be misleading if you're looking at the beds available because they have the ability to add intensive care beds if needed.
Yeah, that's what my sister's hospital did. Normally they only treat 12.
Right.
But they upped it to 20.
And they can flip them around by taking a regular bed and making an ICU. Really, and this is how everyone's adapting. Hospitals are adapting and changing and getting better dealing with coronavirus. That's why it is a different environment now, even though the numbers are scary. We're just getting better at it. We're understanding it a little bit more, and the hospital and the medical fields are.
Okay. You let's say you get COVID and you have to share a hospital room with either Virginia or the bird.
Yeah.
Who are you picking?
I'm picking you.
Yeah. In your face, Virginia.
Yeah. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, you don't want to have some chick in your room.
Oh, and she's in there just feeding me with all the worst case scenarios.
Worst case scenario.
Nonstop. And I'm just like, she might crack at my positivity.
Okay, I'm going to try to cure you with pizza.
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
It's all good. I might just throw my diet out the window.
If you get COVID,
if I get COVID,
to.
I might just eat whatever I want at that point. Let's do it. I did want to throw out a little bit of positivity here. What's on my mind? Thought this is kind of cool. There is an idea floating around. It's not anything definite, but they're thinking, maybe we should give a vacation stimulus to Americans, where you could get half of a trip reimbursed up to $4,000 if you travel somewhere around the U.S.
Is that for people who had a vacation that they didn't get to go, or is that to stimulate the economy?
It's to stimulate the economy. So it's just kind of saying, hey, if you would take a staycation somewhere, just kind of get out of your general area, but go somewhere else to spend some money, then we would give you a vacation credit up to $4,000.
Is everybody eligible for that?
I haven't heard all the details, and it's nothing, like I said, it's not locked in stone, so they probably would have to come up with who would be available, but it definitely got my attention.
It's not even real. It's kind of like when you said the Russians were curing blindness. Is it real? Is it going to happen?
Don't rain on my positivity. I said it's an idea floating around, so let's wish with positivity
you're right.
that it comes true, and this could be something where you could start saying, okay, if I could take a vacation and they would pick up $4,000 of it, where would I go and what would I do?
You could do a lot.
Yeah, you could.
That's a lot
Yeah,
for a
you
whole
could.
family.
Yeah, you could. I'm leading on the hopeful, wishful, positive side. Ohio State has got that game in Oregon this year.
That would be so awesome if they really did that.
Oh my gosh! And this stimulus comes out, and somehow they actually play this game.
A vacation?
And people can actually go watch it.
Vacation stimulus. I mean, it sounds unbelievable.
It sounds unbelievable, but I wanted to give you a dash of positivity with everything else going on. We can all dream, can't we?
And you said it's going to be $4,000?
It would, yes. You would be reimbursed up to $4,000 if you travel somewhere around the U.S.
Dang.
Oh, mama, we are going out of town finally.
That's fancy.
That could be a lot of fun, right?
Port St. Lucie, I'm coming. You know what I could do? I could live like a king.
You really could.
Go a little staycation in the Pizzle.
Mm-hmm.
Is Airbnb back open?
Don't know.
I know they had shut it down for a while, and that was really weird to me because the state said hotels could reopen, but not Airbnbs. I'm like, what?
Maybe they could regulate those better.
I know, but
Make
I mean,
sure they're clean.
Think about the exposure numbers of just having all those people in a lobby.
What do you feel better, going to a regular hotel or the Airbnb?
Absolutely Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
I just always feel like Airbnb, I don't know, just it's very murderous.
In the times of Corona, yes, you're right. Airbnbs are murderous because you don't know who's got a key.
It just it reeks of murder.
But in the times of Corona, I think it's safer to be in an Airbnb than a hotel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. People are already shooting down my positivity. Yeah, okay, but you're unemployed. How the hell are you going to have money to go someplace you get reimbursed? The stupidest thing I've ever heard. So, yeah.
I didn't want to poo-poo on it. It just sounds so awesome. I don't want to get
realistic.
I don't want to get excited.
I get it. It's not realistic.
Don't read the comments.
It's like saying, all right, kids, we might go to Disney World today. Really? No, we're not going to go, probably.
But we could dream. We can all dream, can't we? Let's not take away my dream.
I'm actually kind of mad now.
Yeah, I know it's completely unrealistic and it's not going to happen, but don't take away my dream.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. A couple of surface street accidents to watch out for in Palm Beach County this morning on Jog Road. Watch for the first one at Beeline Highway. You're seeing some delays in the area. And we also have a crash on Woolbright Road, that one at Lawrence Road. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Make MD Now your trusted source for coronavirus testing. MD Now offers both diagnostic and antibody testing for COVID-19 using the gold standard in testing for both. They've partnered with one of the top certified labs in the nation, and you can trust that your results are accurate and reliable. To find out more information and determine which test is right for you, visit mdnow.com.
For the ones we trust to always be there. For the ones caring for others. For the ones who keep things going, no matter where they are. In extraordinary times, extraordinary people step up, like the ones standing guard and standing on the front lines, and the ones who are staying apart while still working together. With your efforts, we will get through this. We're grateful for all you do. Visit Grainger.com for resources that can help as you create your recovery plan. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you've been injured in a car crash, let the lawyers at Hickson Motto fight for your rights. Their caring and experienced team will work 24/7 to get you the money that you deserve. Results matter. Call Hickson Motto to fight for you. 561-683-2300 or hmelawfirm.com.
At BMW, we know leaving the road wasn't easy. But anticipating our return has taught us to appreciate every drive. And after all this time, even the small things become cause for celebration. The soothing hum of an engine, a warm breeze singing through an open window. Moments spent with your favorite co-pilots, and the freedom to explore just because. The time to rejoin the road is finally here. Let's make our return an unforgettable one. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Take advantage of financing as low as 0.9% on select models and no payments for 90 days to make your every drive unforgettable. Visit bmwsfl.com for details.
If you don't know PPC, if you don't know SEO, if you don't know OTT, if you don't know targeted display, social media management, website development, email marketing, you don't have to. All you need to know is 2060 Digital, South Florida.
We can help you with the digital marketing your business needs, but maybe doesn't understand or have the time to execute. 2060 Digital is a Google Premier Partner. That may not mean a lot to you, but when you consider that only 3% of digital advertising agencies carry that designation, it should. If you're in charge of marketing for business, you'll likely have digital marketing questions. At 2060 Digital, we have the answers. So learn more about us and how we could potentially help your business. Visit our website, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com, and ask for a free digital audit. Log on, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com. 2060 Digital, a division of Hubbard Radio West Palm Beach.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
At hgregg.com, your time and safety is their priority. That's why they're introducing H. Gregg Direct, the safest way to purchase your next vehicle. Shop their virtual showroom, choose your financing, and order a contact-free delivery to your home. Visit hgregg.com now. Save more, drive happy.
This morning in South Florida, temperatures starting off in the mid-70s, a quiet morning commute with a few passing showers. This afternoon, highs in the mid-80s, showers and storms likely tracking southwest to northeast. Some storms could produce heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, and gusty winds. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Macy's.
Macy's has taken extra precautions to keep you safe and added contact-free curbside pickup at select locations, so you can get your purchase quickly and securely. Find a participating location near you at Macys.com/stores. Most in-stock items at select stores only. Exclusions apply.
It's KVJ. When and where you want it. Listen to the KVJ Show and the After the Show podcast daily, commercial-free. Search your smartphone's podcast app to listen for free. 97.9 WRMF.
Do you see parts of your dad starting to come out in you, Jay Bird? Like
Yes.
you do some things that as a kid you remember your dad doing?
Absolutely.
What would you say is one of the things that stands out to you? Be like, wow, that's something my dad totally does.
My dad liked to try to invent stuff. I feel like I try to invent things sometimes. I come in here and pitch them to you guys in the Shark Tank.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, even the sense of humor, the way I interact with my dog, Chewy, I talk to Chewy just like a human. My dad always treated the dog like a human. In fact, that was quite a bit of contention between my mom and my dad. My dad was a huge animal lover. My mom wasn't really fond of animals. So my dad would, have a special relationship with the family dog.
And your dad would bring home random new pets.
The funniest thing is when my dad... he went out on a bike He was gone for a few hours. Like, where did Dad go on a bike? Comes back with a rabbit. We're like, oh, a rabbit, a family rabbit. My mom goes, get it out of here now. My dad had to take that rabbit right back.
Right out, huh?
Yeah.
He wanted a rabbit.
He did. But yeah, just the way I interact with Chewy is a lot the way my dad would interact.
Yeah. I kind of wonder about mine. The one thing is, like, sometimes, I'll notice, like, my dad, things are going on, kind of like a kind of grumble
under your breath.
And I caught myself the other day, kind of like something was going on. I was like, I'm like, oh no. I'm like,
oh no.
Oh no. It's kind of like when I was a kid, there was this cartoon character. And in fact, if you watch the new Scooby-Doo, it was that dog that Remember that?
Yeah.
And my dad kind of does that. I've caught myself doing it as well.
Yeah, my dad would talk to himself a lot too. Maybe that's just something that happens after time.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that is a big old dadism that just a lot of dads wind up doing. And if that's the case, I'm doing it. If you wonder when it might happen to you, if you haven't started doing it yet, they say that the average age that guys notice they start turning into their dad or doing their own dadisms is around the age of 37.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's typically when you're going to notice you doing those kind of things, like going, wow, all right, yep, start turning into my dad. Yeah, they say the top 3 signs you're turning into your dad: you start taking grilling seriously. My dad's never been a big griller. You fix things instead of replacing them. My dad's not been really big into home maintenance. And you start telling dad jokes. Okay, there you go. My dad's always been into dad jokes.
What constitutes a dad joke? Is it something
it's a corny...
And you think the dad thinks it's funny?
Waka waka.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. So that is technically what a dad joke is. If you got one you want to throw at us, you can. It is 877-979-WRMF. Sunday, of course, coming up on Father's Day. And this is kind of a nice little touching tribute I remember Jay-Bird came up with last year for his own dad, Randy.
Aww.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice tribute called My Dad is Sexy, if you've never heard it here.
It's a silent piece.
Yeah, not playing for some reason.
It should be in the Vox Pro.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where is that, Denny's? I don't see it. Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is.
Put it right down there. Okay, we'll play it right here for you then.
So I wrote you a Father's Day song.
Okay.
My dad is sexy. He is so smart. He sounds so wise even when he farts. My dad is sexy. He's got a sweet mustache. He's got a big old dong and a tight little ass. My dad is sexy.
Yep.
He plays tennis real hard. He's got a beautiful chest. He's got beautiful nards. My dad is sexy. He wears his socks to his knees. He wears tighty whities. That shows off his D.
Oh, yeah.
My dad is sexy. His name is Randy.
Yep.
He makes love sweeter than candy. My dad is sexy. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, thanks, Jay.
He didn't know I was going to sing him that. I just put the camera on and started singing. He's like, what?
Thanks, Jay. That's lovely.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. A couple of surface street accidents to watch out for in Palm Beach County this morning on Jog Road. Watch for the first one at Beeline Highway. You're seeing some delays in the area. And we also have a crash on Woolbright Road, that one at Lawrence Road. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Wherever you go, Direct Auto Insurance will be there for you. Whether it's early morning on your way to work or at night after a long day on the other side of town with a few errands still left to do, wherever you are, we've got you covered. To find out how you could save up to 25% and take advantage of flexible payment options, call or stop by any of our 450 Direct Auto stores for a free quote, or visit us at directauto.com. Rates, savings vary. Terms and conditions apply to coverage, discounts, and pay plans. How you buy could impact price. Direct Auto Insurance and insurers in the National General Group, Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Hey, West Palm Beach, Dunkin' is here to bring you the coffee you love, now at an even better price, with $1 medium hot or iced coffee for DD Perks members. Not a DD Perks member? Join on the Dunkin' app today for an easy contactless way to order and pay. Pick up in-store or at the drive-thru. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary, limited time offered.
Attention South Florida. This week only, West Palm Beach Kia will be hosting a credit amnesty event for consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you have a full-time job making $11 an hour and a $500 down payment, West Palm Beach Kia wants to approve your credit. Bankruptcy? We can help. Past due on your mortgage? We can help. Repossession? We can help. We have lenders with specific programs to help approve your credit, even if you've been turned down before. Sporty new 2019 Kia Forte LXs are only $199 per month. That's a brand new Kia for only $199 per month. This is not a lease. You own it. So ask yourself, do you have a full-time job making $11 an hour? Do you have a $500 down payment? Then get to the Credit Amnesty event this week only and drive home your new Kia today. Only at West Palm Beach Kia. Visit westpalmbeachkia.com. Stock number 190223 on approved credit. $59.89 down, 72 months at 4.9% APR plus tax tag and $9.99 admin. All factory rebates to dealer. Offers don't combine.
Dude, you may want to slow down. There's a cop car up there. Hey, man, there's another cop. I'd think about putting your seatbelt on if I were you. And if you could sober up in less than 5 seconds, that'd be cool, too.
As America gets back on the road, a lot of things have changed, but not the need for drivers to be safe. Cops are enforcing traffic safety laws in our community to save lives. Paid for by NHTSA.
Summer is here, and if you're in the market for a vehicle, we've got some hot deals on Hot Wheels at Green Acres Nissan. With a major rental car company filing for bankruptcy and us being a local dealer, we're able to sell you these newer late model vehicles to up to 50 to 70% off original prices. And it's easy. 0 down and start making payments as low as $99 a month. Plus, if you need assistance with your credit, we can help with $5,000 Green Acres Nissan cash back. So what are you waiting for? Come over to Green Acres Nissan. We make it easy. Home of the real deal.
Offers with approved credit. See deal for details. At The Breakers, we understand the importance of spending time with those who matter most. And when you're ready, we'll be here like we have been for more than a century. To make the most of your vacation this summer, enjoy complimentary daily benefits. Plus, stay 6 consecutive nights, and your 6th night is free. Take comfort in knowing that The Breakers upholds the highest standards of comprehensive health and safety precautions to protect our team, guests, and community. To learn more, visit thebreakers.com today.
Well, coming up this weekend, I'm going to be 1 year older, and one more reason why I need to be going to Wellington Anti-Aging for hormone replacement therapy. The name says it all. Hey, you know what? Hopefully you are going to get older. It's just a fact of life. But when you do, you don't have to look older. You don't have to feel older. Hormone replacement therapy gives me boundless energy. I don't feel like my age, and you don't have to look like your age either. They have this really cool system. You can go in there and it will get rid of lines on your face, filling them in naturally. Age spots can get rid of that. It can also tone and sculpt your body too. You can use it on your face. You can use it on your stomach. If you got areas of fat that you just don't like, sculpt that body. Look better, feel better, look younger, feel younger. It's an easy concept. And if you go to WellingtonAntiAging.com right now online, you can see everything they have to offer and check their prices too and compare them to somebody else that's got a fancy place on the water out east. Well, you're going to love Wellington Anti-Aging just like I do.
At Gordon & Partners, we're committed to the safety and well-being of our community during this unsettling time. For over 25 years, our mission has been to help the injured. To better serve our community, Gordon & Partners now offers full service in handling your case without a face-to-face meeting. With our advances in video and digital technology, you can remain safely in your home from case sign-up to settlement. We're here for you. Gordon & Partners, fortheinjured.com.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Offleaseonly.com, now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Save thousands. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, you're talking about millions of dollars in James Brown's estate. And the fight over who's going to get the money is certainly fascinating. I'll share the details with you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, it is Friday. That means there's some new music out. Yesterday, I played for you a new Killers track that they've got. So they're slowly releasing song after song from their new upcoming album. And a lot of other albums are dropping today, which means you can get every song on the whole album. And Jaybird, you're going to be very excited to know the Black Eyed Peas have got new music out today.
I know. It came up in my feed on my YouTube. I'm like, what's going on here?
Did you download it?
No, I did not.
We got an email the other day. Somebody's like, you know what? You need to maybe look at the Black Eyed Peas again. And here's why. This is their second full album without Fergie. And the Black Eyed Peas existed before them. They had their Fergie years. Fergie is gone. Fergie brought a lot of the cringy cheese to the Black Eyed Peas.
So you think that the bad taint that the Black Eyed Peas has is all based on Fergie and the 2000
Fergie?
lane?
Yes.
She was the peas cheese.
She was the peas cheese. Yes.
If you wanna get down.
It's not that you necessarily dislike the peas. You dislike Fergie. Not necessarily the peas. She's the one that kind of brought it.
Fascinating.
And they said, Jaybird, you got to check out their song Mamacita and see how you like this. This is a song they released in April.
Be open.
I'll be open.
They're saying we heard this playing on the radio, and we're like going, my goodness, this is refreshing. I think I actually like a Black Eyed Peas song.
I'm going to be open like a pizza box.
Okay.
I will.
What do you think about this?
I'ma put you in the mix. Put you in the mix. Put you in the mix. Alright, okay. I'ma love you all kind of ways. Boy, you got me caliente when you call me mamacita. Alright, boy, you got me saying ooh la la. Ay, Dios mío, oh my God. Call me mamacita. Mamacita, mamacita, qué bonita. Mamacita.
Spanish flair in there. Very South Florida.
I love it.
Yeah. No, you don't.
I know I don't. Come on, man.
All they did was, he's not gonna like that.
All they did was replace. They have a low budget Fergie now. That's all they did.
She does sound like Fergie, Kev.
They just got a replacement Fergie.
Yeah, they always do kind of have a stand-in Fergie, so there you go. But new Black Eyed Peas today. You got new John Legend that is out, and I saved this for you. New Jason Mraz is out. He is done. I guess it's a reggae album.
Okay.
Jason Mraz has done reggae. Maybe Dennis can find some of that, and he is going to be donating all of the proceeds to causes fighting racial injustice.
That's beautiful.
It is very beautiful. And if you like kind of the reggae sound, Michael Franti and Spearhead, who seems to play West Palm Beach every other weekend, has got new music out as well. So there you go. Some new stuff for you to download and check out today.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, I'll tell you the interesting details about the fight over James Brown's multi-million-dollar estate.
That guy still can't rest?
He still cannot rest. Yes.
I know, man. It's been a minute.
He was the hardest working man in showbiz when he was alive, and now he's still the hardest working man in show business in death.
Well, it's crazy because they're fighting over his money, but now we have a clear answer. Who's getting the money and who's not getting the money?
Okay.
I will tell you coming up in a second. Before we get into that, Tiffany Haddish has some comments on how she believes we could all end racism. Here's Tiffany Haddish.
Mm-hmm.
People are asking, Tiffany, how can we solve this? What action moves can we do? What do you think we could do? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. But I know when I have problems and I want them solved, I just stop having sex and everything's solved. So if everybody just stop having sex Especially if you in an interracial relationship and your man is white, stop having sex with your white man. Things will change.
Okay. Get their attention is what she's saying. There was a little bit more in that clip that I think ties it back around as to where she's going. She said, look, if a black man ain't getting no sex, he's going to team up with the white man. Look, brother, the women ain't having sex with us, and I don't want to have sex with a man, so we got to figure this out. We got to make it right. So that's how you bring everybody together. You cut off the sex, and the black man and the white man will start talking about how they can get more sex.
I think she's making a joke.
Absolutely.
She's a comedian.
Yeah.
But she's funny.
Kidding.
She's got a funny angle at stuff. I like her. Billie Eilish just got her restraining order extended. Have you heard about this guy that's been appearing at her home for 3 years? There's some creepy dude that keeps trying to come into her place. And 3 years they've been busting this guy. And now a judge has extended this order of protection again. But we've talked about this before.
3 years? She's what now?
3 years.
So he started this when she was like, what, like 14?
Horrifying. Yeah.
Oh,
It's the home that she shares with her parents.
Oh, wow, that's weird. and
He's been
creepy.
arrested. He's shown erratic behavior. Now there's a restraining order. But a lot of times, crazy people don't care about your piece of paper that says restraining order on it.
Really?
Like,
No, they don't.
they do
Really?
not care.
Huh.
And finally here, James Brown indeed was one of the hardest working men in all of showbiz. And he crafted this whole plan. It was a trust that he had put together that would use his music royalties to fund educational expenses for underserved children. It was called the I Feel Good Trust.
Okay.
And I guess in it, he wanted to help all of these children in South Carolina and Georgia. But when he died, his wife at the time said, well, she claimed to be his wife. She said no, that she was entitled to part of his estate as his wife. And so it's literally been a court battle since then. And they had to go dig up and find that there was no way that she could be his wife. Tommy is her name, because she was already married to some other dude. So therefore did not have a right to James Brown's money. So it will indeed go, as he had wanted, into a trust to help educational expenses for music children in South Carolina and Georgia. So she did not win. And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
Celebrity birthdays today. Gotta say, what up? And a big old birthday shout out. Is going out to Macklemore. The Seattle rapper is 37 today. Zoe Saldana, beautiful lady from all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, is 42 today. And also Paula Abdul is turning 58 today. Happy birthday to all of them. Also got a shout out, my daughter Sophia's 8th birthday. We wish her a happy birthday from Mommy, Ian, J, Luna, and Yogi. Jackie Roberts sent that in. Thank you, Jackie.
Aw, Jackie.
Also a birthday shout out to Shannon from Shireen. You can see some photos there out at some KVJ events on KVJ TV.
Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, man, I look drunk. Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, you know.
It wasn't a good look for either one of us. That was that night I was wearing a bald cap.
Yeah, we both looked rough that night. I definitely was a little bit more portly.
I was hammered.
Also a birthday shout out for somebody tomorrow. Elena is having her birthday on Saturday, and she sends it from Russia with love. So there you go. Be a great name for a movie. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we do have some movies on deck for you. It is about that time for, you know what, Jay Bird?
No Name Movie Game!
That's right, y'all. Let's get this thing going on here. Who wants to play some No Name Movie Game today?
I got the belt.
Yeah, you do got the belt. Yeah, you do. So if you want to get a shot here at Bird, see exactly if he's going to be able to do another one here, you can dial us up right now, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. No Name Movie Game coming up next on the KVJ Show.
Show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around, see the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. I can see the sun light up the sky, so I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
Alrighty, time to do the No Name Movie Game here on the KVJ Show. Jaybird is the champ, pulling one closer to Virginia. I believe you've got still a 2-win lead on him, though, Virginia.
He's certainly picked a very intimidating outfit to wear in here today.
He's peacocking.
Yes, I feel good. I feel clear-headed.
You just look hard to beat.
Yes, good. A little saucy today.
Virginia's going to start off here with David from Royal Palm. Hello, David.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good. All right, Virginia's going to give you the clues to movies. You can't use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or the words from the title of the movie, okay?
Okay.
All right, David, we got this.
I wish you all good luck.
Thank you, Pizza Boy.
Good luck.
Okay, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
Pass. The opposite of nice and the opposite of boys.
Bad Boys.
Opposite of boys is what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Girl bad. Pass.
Okay, pass on that one.
Sorry.
Pass on that one. We're off to see. We're gonna skip down the yellow brick road to see this guy.
The Wizard.
But it's
Wizard.
the area they lived in. It's called what? The Wizard of Blank.
Yellow Brick Road.
The Wizard of Blank.
Yellow Brick Road. Oh.
I think he said it. Did he say it?
No, he didn't say it. It's the Wizard of Blank.
Wizard of Oz.
There you go. Pass that one. These are white things in your mouth that you chew with.
Teeth.
Yes. A lightning blank comes out of the sky. It's also a movie about a little. Yes.
3. It came on strong in the end, but is it enough to win the tournament?
I don't know. Not with that pizza outfit on.
No, the power coming off you.
It's
today.
a power outfit.
Well, let's see. Brandy might bring the bird some good luck. We'll see here. She's going to be on deck to take up with Jay Bird. Denny's, your partner, is going to be Samantha here from Boca. Hello, Samantha.
Hi, guys.
How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, thank you.
Good.
All right, Denny's with his flowing.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a couple days away, but thank you. It's this weekend. Denny's with his hair looking magnificent.
Oh, look at that thing. I wish I could live in that thing.
Oh, it's shiny. It's amazing.
I
Look at that
pay
thing.
rent
It's
to
getting
live up in
bigger.
that.
Yeah, that is. Looks fantastic. All right, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. Samantha, Denny's going to give you the clues. Your time begins now.
This is All I Ever Wanted, All I Ever Needed. It's a song. It's also what you do when you're not working and you take the family on this.
Vacation?
Yep, beautiful.
Free time?
This is a term used for kids who don't behave. They're also large-headed dolls. Popular in the 2000s. Pass that one. Let's see. This is a... they have a bunch of celebrities made out of this in a place where they show it off to showcase how realistic they look, but they're made of this. It's a term for the place they're located.
Wax museum?
Yeah, it's another term for the same type of thing. It was a horror movie. Pass that one. Let's see. This is it's a thing that stings you, and it's the combination of yellow and blue. It's also the name of a car. It's a superhero that drives it, too.
Oh, the Green Hornet?
Yeah, look at that. This is
No, bees.
No, you got it. Let's see. This is you say this when you're looking at your reflection.
Oh, wow. That was a little
that?
sloppy.
Have to second guess.
All right.
Got 2 there, Denny's. All right, so you're out of the running today. Virginia's got lead on you. She has 3. Bird, that's the number that you got to beat here with Brandy from Lake Worth. Hello, Brandy. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Brandy?
Yeah.
I need this bad. Let's inject some energy into this game. My gosh. Sounds like Virginia Denny's are zombies over here.
I'm super excited. I listen to it all the time, and I'm always guessing what you say, Jay Bird. So let's do it. Come on.
I feel such a great connection. I'm going to go real quick. If we do beat Virginia, we're going to keep going till the buzzer. We're going to set a record today.
It's a good plan, yeah. Play it all out.
I'm going to play it all out. Let's do it.
Yeah, don't rob Brandy of her time. All right, here you go.
Take
You
your
got to
time,
beat
Jay Bird.
3.
Take your time. Take a deep breath.
They always coach you up.
All right, here we go, Brandy. Let's.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock. No name movie game, Bird. Your time begins now.
You go inside of a lizard that breathes air. Or fire. A pass. A pass. It's a Beatles song. If you want to scamper along the pass, then he's. Yeah. Shower scene. Murder. Shower scene. The mother.
Psycho.
Yes. Oh man, my emotions are all this. My innards pass. 11:59 is what? It is
11:59, almost midnight.
Not
midnight.
almost, but what's another word for almost? Pass.
Close to midnight.
Wait, what? Pass. Pass, Denny's. Pass. I wear this to prom. I wear this to my wife's funeral, wedding.
Dress. A black dress.
No, I wear this.
A veil.
No, I'm the man.
To my wife's
funeral.
No, I'm the man, he yelled.
Like Taylor Swift over there.
Wow.
That's what the man.
Go ahead.
What the man wore, the tuxedo.
Yeah. Can't believe
Before
we-
midnight.
Yeah.
What do we get?
One.
Nothing. We got.
Yeah.
Well, I got one. Oh, we got one.
Yeah, you got one. You're third place. Yeah.
That wasn't on you, Brandy.
It wasn't on you.
You did good. The clues were impossible.
Okay, well, that was fun to watch. I don't know about you guys, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, you don't wear a tuxedo to a funeral. I meant to say wedding. Damn it, Bert. Same thing for some people.
And why did your wife died? That's so sad.
I didn't mean to do
The
that.
funeral of your wife? I was like,
He leaned sad.
he brought us down a sad
Just
path.
his nature.
Is it disrespectful to wear a tuxedo to your wife's funeral?
Yes.
Okay.
That means you're celebrating.
You bring in some champagne. It might look a little weird. Maybe just a little weird.
Woo! She's dead, y'all.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Finally.
Alrighty.
So what you're saying is I didn't win.
No, didn't work out for you. This weekend, despite the coronavirus numbers, there are a couple things that you can go and check out. They are going to be showing some movies at Hard Rock Stadium. This could be kind of interesting. Selma, very apropos for Juneteenth here. They're going to be showing that tonight. It is an amazing movie. If you don't go to Hard Rock, watch it at home. That is one I would recommend. It is obviously based on a true story. From what I know, it was pretty accurately represented. It gives you great perspective on this fantastic day of observance, the end of slavery in America. On Saturday, they're going to be showing Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, and then Super Bowl VII. And then on Sunday, they got How to Train Your Dragon. You know, that's a lizard that breathes air.
It wasn't my best round. I get it. I had a rough round. A lot of build up to a poor round. My gosh.
I saw a video of somebody driving into the stadium. They're showing, what it's going to look like. And it is really a cool experience, to pull into the stadium in your car. It's a drive-in movie this weekend.
Just do it for that. I mean, that's pretty cool. Just to say you drove your car onto the stadium.
You have kids, especially on Sunday. That'd be a neat thing to drive onto the floor of Hard Rock Stadium to do that.
Is the grass down? Like a football grass?
No,
Or they take all that up?
They've got kind of like a white. I don't know if they've taken it up. They probably have. Because I think a lot of times they put in brand new sod for games or big games. So I assume they'll start the season with new stuff. So, so they've got kind of like a white tarp down. It looks like it has lines on it. And they've got attendants that kind of tell you how to, where to park and pull in, all that stuff. They also show one out in kind of like the promenade, whatever it is.
Okay,
yeah, they got
outside.
some couches, some couches and stuff set up, so you can do that. Just one of the things going on. If you love the Dolphins, a couple are going to be making an appearance at the Ultimate Gamer at Champions Florida in Doral today through Sunday. Kyle Van Noy, Chad Johnson, who used to be with the Dolphins, and also Chris Chambers, a receiver for many years with the Dolphins, are going to be out there. And if you want something else to do, we've got Camp KVJ here for you today.
Woohoo!
A 4-pack of tickets to Lion Country Safari. You can go check that out. It is free, something fun to do with the entire family. If you want that, dial us up right now, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Well, some news if you are a Florida Gator fan you might want to pay attention to. The school announced yesterday that they will no longer be allowing their Gator bait chant that they do at football games. They say because of racial insensitivity. If you haven't heard that story, I got it for you coming up in minutes.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
There's always thunder and rain and wind. And now, this storm season, there's something else, a pandemic. And yet at FPL, we are ready. Prepared like never before for a storm season like no other. And you should be too. Now is the time to prepare your home and family as we work to keep all our lights on. Get ready. See how at fpl.com/storm.
Make MD Now your trusted source for coronavirus testing. They offer both diagnostic and antibody testing for COVID-19, and they use the gold standard in testing for both. And they're analyzed by one of the top certified labs in the nation. Diagnostic testing is available by appointment only and at designated MD Now locations. For antibody testing, simply walk into any clinic that's not designated for diagnostic testing. To determine which test is right for you or to find a clinic, visit mdnow.com.
Ride the rapids, have some fun. Ride the rapids, everyone.
Summer has begun. Rapids Water Park, South Florida's largest water park, is open daily. Get outside, make new memories on 42 thrilling, chilling slides and attractions. Have fun with confidence. Check our Rapids website for splash safety details. South Florida's source for summer fun is ready for you.
Ride the rapids, everyone.
Save $30 off a season pass. Buy yours online today at rapidswaterpark.com.
Right now, your home is more than a home. Your home is a safe place for you and your family in a challenging time. It's more important than ever that you protect the home that protects you in a storm. The fact is, flooding can happen to anyone, anywhere. And just 1 inch of water in your home can cause over $25,000 in damage. Keep safe. Protect your home with flood insurance. For more information, contact your insurance agent or visit floodsmart.gov/home.
Hey, if you love making beer or wine, you need to check out Dudes Who Brew. Their homebrew supply store is now open in Fort Pierce. You can buy your starter kit online and then go pick it up in person. Just go to dudeswhobrew.com. Dudeswhobrew.com. They're at 4152 Okeechobee Road in Fort Pierce, just off I-95. Or you can call 772-348-BREW. They're just 4 dudes who like to brew, and they'll show you how to. For more info, just go to dudeswhobrew.com or call 772-348-BREW.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
At hgregg.com, your time and safety is their priority. That's why they're introducing H. Gregg Direct, the safest way to purchase your next vehicle. Shop their virtual showroom, choose your financing, and order a contact-free delivery to your home. Visit hgregg.com now. Save more, drive happy.
This morning in South Florida, temperatures starting off in the mid-70s, a quiet morning commute with a few passing showers. This afternoon, highs in the mid-80s, showers and storms likely tracking southwest to northeast. Some storms could produce heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, and gusty winds. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Macy's.
Macy's has taken extra precautions to keep you safe and added contact-free curbside pickup at select locations, so you can get your purchase quickly and securely. Find a participating location near you at macys.com/stores. Most in-stock items at select stores only. Exclusions apply.
Admit it, you're still on Facebook, and so are we. Follow the KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
Got a cool little thing for you to do with the kids. It is Lion Country Safari, a 4-pack of tickets. We do it with Camp KVJ. That's what we got for you this week. Who knows what we'll have next week? Right after 7 o'clock is when we typically do it. We'll give you the hookup just like that. And we've got Patty on here from Plantation. Hello, Patty.
Hi, how are you?
Great. How are you doing?
So excited.
I bet, right? I understand you have got 3 kids you're trying to entertain.
Yes, I have 3. Actually, I have a 20-year-old, which I don't know if he'd really be interested in, but my 2 little ones, which is a 9 and an 8-year-old, they would be so excited. Excited.
That is fantastic. Well, I love to hear that. Will you take them and you enjoy Lion Country Safari and then let us know what a good time you had when you get back, okay? Oh, and Jaybird would like for you.
Thank you so much.
Patty, would you mind roaring? Jaybird would like that.
To do what? To roar?
Yes.
Oh, roar.
There you go. Roar. Very good, Patty.
Thank you, Patty.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Love
You are so
guys.
welcome.
Bye.
Love you too. Very nice. Yes, Patty, they're in Plantation, which who knows how long they might be holding on to that name. I was looking at some other stories around South Florida media this morning, and we talked about it yesterday on the show. And there are some names here in South Florida in trying to get rid of some of the things that might be racially insensitive, shining a light on them as to why they are racially insensitive and trying to come up with whether or not we should change it. Plantation was one of the names that came up. I remember we talked a couple years ago about Broward, which is suspect. Just everything Broward County. Now, the county itself and the name Broward comes from a Florida governor 115 years ago named Napoleon Broward, and he decided before his death to pen a lot of letters talking about his segregationist beliefs and keeping the races separate. And because of some of those letters that came out, his statue was removed from the courthouse in 2017, and now a Change.org petition is gaining momentum to change Broward County's name. But like with Plantation, because some people are saying that, Plantation, and they even marketed it as that, it was kind of like a, an oasis, an escape from the hustle and bustle of Fort Lauderdale and Miami. You could go to the serene Plantation, and it, brings back images of the antebellum South that is out there, and so that's why that discussion has happened.
Yeah, the Plantation wasn't serene and peaceful for everybody.
Right, exactly.
It kind of sucked for some.
And that was the point behind it. That's why that is being discussed here. And then I saw yesterday that the University of Florida, they are actually going to discontinue the use and the Gator band's cueing of the Gator bait cheer as part of a large number of anti-racism reforms that the university is trying to take on. I know there was some confusion yesterday because some people are going, you hear they got rid of the Gator chomp and this and that? And I was like, no, the Gator chomp? And I don't know that that is the case. I am not a massive Florida Gator fan for obvious reasons.
41-14!
I have been to the Swamp, and I have seen a game there, and I've unfortunately been to a few Gator bars, usually when my team is losing to them. But the cheer, I believe, is separate from the chomp that they do. The cheer says, if you ain't a Gator, you must be Gator bait. And I'm not sure how long it's been going on. There is a former player named Lawrence Wright. He was a safety during their national championship years in the mid-'90s, who says that he created the chant, and he does not agree with the school's decision to remove it. Now, the reason why they are, if you hadn't heard, the term gator bait is associated with the rumored practice of using black children as bait for alligators. Now, the evidence is scarce that the practice actually occurred, but the notion of it was perpetuated in folklore and journalism from the late 19th and 20th century. They would have that, and there was illustrations and things.
That chant is talking about a gator, though. It's not talking about the race stuff. It's talking they're the Florida Gators, and they're just saying the gator, the animal, the mascot's going to chomp you if you come into it. That's what that means.
Well, they're just saying the term gator bait, it started as it was, they were joking that you would throw black children to the gators and they would be the gator bait.
But the UF did not do, they don't do gator bait chant because it had a race tied to it. They're doing it because their mascot's a gator, and when you are eaten by a gator, you are gator bait. That's the difference.
Well, that's what Lawrence Wright, who is African American, he says that, hey, look, I mean, it's just something, there's, I think you're going way back for the gator bait, and that's why he says he disagrees with the school's decision. And that's it. This is just part of the discussions that people are having. And the University of Florida, I think they have a couple things that they are looking at. And they're saying, look, we just want to err on the side of caution right now. And so, yeah, that was the decision they made. And I'm sure it's going to be a continuing debate that is going to happen within the school.
But if the beginning or the conception of that idea had nothing to do with race and it has to do with the mascot, that chant should be fine. There's nothing racial about that. You're talking about a football mascot. It's just...
Well,
come on now.
In Baton Rouge, where I went to school at LSU, we yelled tiger bait.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's so much about like maybe the gator. It's universal. I think any animal, they yell that for any animal.
I think that the university has to have a discussion with it. I understand they're going way back to the original terms on that and how they feel about it. But I think the community is going to need to get together. And I think that they should have a continuing discussion led by Lawrence Wright to come in there and say, okay, are we... is that connotation? That was something, again, this is something that I learned yesterday when I read the story. I had never heard of the origins of gator bait and didn't know that was a connection.
I've never heard of the origins of gator bait.
So
that's horrific.
Lawrence Wright is saying, look, I did not use, obviously, that story and that connotation when I came up with the chant, if you ain't a gator, you must be gator bait.
Guys, put your head together. That's what that means. They're talking about a gator mascot. This is one of those things. Well, I mean, I guess it's not just the media doing it. If UF is really seriously thinking about doing it,
they've already done it. They've discontinued it. So it's
I don't agree with that.
As of right now, it's gone. So we'll see if they wind up putting it back together.
I in my heart, I don't feel like when they're saying, you're going to become gator bait. UF, I don't feel like they are doing anything racial with that. I think it's just a ribbing of mascot stuff.
Well, I think right now there is a lot of sweeping movements that are happening as people are really taking a deeper look. And first of all, I would encourage that because there are people that are really learning a lot of things about how there's been a lot of just hush-hush, hidden secret little racial undertones in our society that, and I know coming from the white part of it, that you just weren't really aware of and didn't know that that was even a thing. And so it is bringing the discussion out, and it's good that we're having the discussion. And then once we have a calm discussion about all these things and the education process, the next step is to say, okay, well, what do we do with this moving forward? How does everybody feel? And you have to have a very diverse coalition of people sitting down from that organization to discuss what is the best move.
I think UF is being silly on this.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see what they do. These things are coming up, and today is one of those days that we've pointed to, that Juneteenth is something that a lot of people are probably not aware of. There are observances in like 48 of the 50 states, but how many people really know that this is actually the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the ending of slavery in the U.S.? And it's not the Emancipation Proclamation. It is when the Union soldiers finally got to Galveston, Texas, like 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, where there were still slaves, and said, ain't happening. So that's really when slavery ended in the U.S. And now the push, and that is a great push, to have a national observance for Juneteenth, where it might become a national holiday.
I think it should.
It absolutely should.
Yeah.
I think, and just learning about it and hearing the story, like, how come we didn't know about this before?
Right.
Well, I mean, it's a extraordinarily important day.
Right.
Not only in American history, just in history in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So it is really something that is great that people are acknowledging this today. And what else do we need to know and acknowledge? And the discussion just needs to continue, and somehow continue it calmly if we can. Anything you want to interject, 877-979-WRMF. You can call, text, hit us up at the KVJ Show.
Yeah. the same. The funny thing about that is I was ready to give you my name. Thought it was me and you, baby. And now it's all just a shame, and I guess I was wrong. Don't wanna think about it, don't wanna talk about it. I'm just so sick about it. Can't believe it's ending this way. Just so confused about it, feeling the blues about it. I just can't do it. Can you tell me, is this fair? Is this the way it's really going down? Is this how we say goodbye? Don't wanna think about it, don't wanna talk about it. I'm just so sick about it. Can't believe it's ending this way. Just so confused about it, feeling the blues about it. I just can't do it without you. Tell me, is this fair? Is this the way it's really going down? Is this how we say goodbye? Oh, should've known better when we came around. Should've known better that you were gonna make me cry. It's breaking my heart to watch you run around. Cause I'm that you're living a lie. But that's okay, baby, cause in time you will find what goes around, goes around, goes around, comes on way back around. Goes around, baby, goes around, goes around, comes on way back around. Goes around, baby, goes around, goes around, comes on way back around. Goes around, goes around, goes around, comes on way back around. Yeah.
Well, a lot of comments coming in talking about Florida Gators announced yesterday that due to racial insensitivity, they are not going to be using the Gator Bait chant anymore. It is something where the band kind of cues the crowds and then they chant, "If you ain't a Gator, you must be Gator Bait." Lawrence Wright, an African-American player from the mid-'90s, claims that he created the chant and disagrees with the school's decision. And it'll be interesting. I'm sure they are hearing a lot of comments from people and how they feel.
Well, doesn't context matter? I mean, in the context of what they're saying, they're talking about the football game.
Yeah, I to understand it, you know, and what's going on, that's why they need to sit down as a school. I think that with any of these decisions that you make, you need to sit down and you need to have discussions. And I think the context of the area, keep in mind it's in Gainesville, and in that area is Alachua County, not too far away from Gainesville. And from 1877 to 1950, they had the largest sheer volume of lynchings of any community in the nation. And so that has been a racial hotspot for a long time. And Gator Bait was used before the chant came out. In fact, the Gator Bait magazine began in 1980 with the school. And so they're saying that that has had connotations going back with racial ties longer than the chant existed. And that is the school's position on it. And so that's why a discussion to learn all these kind of things and talk about it and get people's feelings on it is probably important. Maybe they did that before they came up with that ruling. I don't know. It was just announced yesterday. I'm not sure how in depth they've gone. I know that people have been very vocal with it. Some people say, well, the fans are going to do the chant anyway. And they might. That's fine. I mean, that's their prerogative. They want to do that. The band is just not going to lead them into it.
If I'm the Lake Park Llamas and I have a stadium and you come into the Lake Park Llama Stadium, guess what you are? You're llama bait.
Mm-hmm. And some people are saying that's what that means. That's what it is.
That is what it means. For that context, that's what that means.
Well,
llama bait, not as intimidating.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
And the other side is arguing that the Gator Bait term has been around longer before that, and you know a lot of people really kind of understand what it means and what it was supposed to mean originally. That is the context of it, and so that's where the discussion is. And you know what? I'll leave it to the Florida Gators to figure out what they feel best with doing. So that is one of the things that are out there. And there are a lot of people that are, you know, going, wow, okay, it's front and center. And, you know, you're learning things and hopefully you're just trying to say, okay, hey, look, you know, I understand a lot of people get very defensive about this. And I know that from the white perspective and I hear it and see it. And, you know, people comment us and whatever. And I get it. It's a lot. And a lot of people just by nature, for the most part, don't like change. And so it throws them for a loop. And so people do get very defensive about all these things that happen. And I would just encourage, take a deep breath first and just listen to what people have to say. Because keep in mind, too, the media is going to be using a lot of these things to get traction. And they're going to try to get clicks and likes and comments and all that kind of stuff. So they're going to put a spin on it that's going to make it seem more, infuriating than
more
maybe,
divisive.
Yes.
The media loves money and dividing people.
Right.
And they do.
Right. So that's why I really encourage the calm discussion to educate yourself fully on what it means. Sit down and hear somebody who has a problem with it and try to see it from their perspective of, why is that term or why is this thing, does it really bother you and to what level? Is it a really big deal? That it's something where every time you see it, you shudder and you're like, oh, or is it something where it's like, yeah, I don't love it, but, it's not that big a deal, and to make decisions on what needs to go away, what needs to be changed. Now, this is kind of tough if you are with somebody and you are listening and learning and you're saying, okay, I'm becoming more aware of some things that maybe I did not see before. But you're with somebody that is digging in their heels and is not. We got an email here from somebody who would like to remain anonymous. And in their email, they said, my husband and I grew up in a small town in North Florida and were married right after we graduated high school. There wasn't a lot of diversity in our town, and it was nothing to see rebel flags and to hear lots of racist comments. I never engaged, but I never thought much about it either. It's just what I grew up with. Well, a few years ago, my husband and I moved to South Florida, and for the first time, I really got to see how he reacted to true racial diversity. I never realized in North Florida just how big of a racist my husband is, and now hearing his comments on everything that is going on, it is breaking my heart.
Oh, no.
I love him, and we have kids together, but these last couple of weeks have really changed how I feel about him. I don't blame him for growing up where he did, but I do hold him accountable for the lack of empathy and continuing ignorance he continues to show now. I just don't know how to deal with this. Is anyone else having this problem? I don't think I cannot say anything, but if he won't change, can I continue my marriage to a racist?
Whew.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah. That is a tough one.
For me, if you're really with somebody who's a true racist, what I would do, I would never be with a racist. Someone who's truly a racist, because your viewpoints don't align with one another.
But if you love him, can't you maybe be the only one that can change him? Do you give up on him and leave him, or do you just fight him every day and try to make him change and show him how he's wrong?
Well, I would tell people that I think there's an approach to everything, and you probably know your husband better than anybody on this earth, and hopefully he can change. People can change, and they can understand. And like I said, in this discussion, and I've been trying to encourage people, and the first thing that I'll say is whenever you come at somebody with an accusatory tone, that person becomes defensive, and it's hard to have a conversation. Somebody sent us a very well thought out email talking about white privilege, and I'll probably get to this on the After the Show podcast. I know this is a lot right now, but what they had said, and I get it, but when you hit a lot of people with the white privilege, I've noticed that a lot of people recoil and become defensive with that. And it's not saying it doesn't exist. It's not trying to downplay it. It's just trying to say that people, you see the inclination of humanity that you get defensive when somebody comes at you. I think if it's explained calmly and you say, hey, look, there's really a couple different societies here that we have in America. You just were in one. And there was another one. If you help them understand at the end, they may be going, okay, now I get white privilege. But when you throw somebody out, be going, you're white, then immediately like, okay, what is it? They don't fully understand it, and they become defensive. And I've noticed that there's a lot of breakdown and constructive conversation when somebody is hit with something that makes them defensive at first. It's like, hey, be empathetic. Let me take you on a trip to see society through my eyes and what I've had to deal with. And then at the end, you may be like, oh, wow, okay. Never had an idea about that. You're right. I could see why you would feel that way.
But to go back to that woman, if she tries to change her husband's mind and you're not getting through and you try to go down that avenue, I mean, you probably don't belong with them.
Yeah, I would give it time. I would be persistent. I would try to change him. You have children with him. I think some people give up on marriages really quickly and really easily. And if you truly love somebody, then work on them. And then let them know. Be like, hey, this is something that's big for me. I want to see change in you, and I want you to try to see things differently. Because one, I think the racist part is hateful. I don't want you to be a hateful person. I don't want you to carry around this kind of anger. That's not good for you. It's not good for anybody.
And our children are watching. Your children are learning from how you do things and how you conduct yourself. And this is your chance to teach him to be a better human and let your kids watch you do it.
Because if you just divorced him right now, he's going to continue being a racist, and he's going to probably even double down and try to get that into these kids' heads. If you work with him now and can maybe win him over, you not only save him, but you can save your kids as well from having to hear this stuff.
I was saying if you go full on and you try and nothing changes and you realize it's not going to change, that's what I'm saying. Your souls aren't aligned with each other.
Yeah, but I would go at it. I would try to make it work however you can. And we're going to be sending out an e-blast today from the KVJ show in recognition of Juneteenth. And on it is a lot of stuff that I've been watching and reading and looking at. And I'm telling you, just, what I've learned and been able to take in, it's been pretty amazing the last couple of weeks. And so a lot of that stuff on there is what I've been looking at. It's given me a much greater depth of understanding and perception and empathy with it as well. So if you're not signed up for our e-blast right now, you can just go to kvjshow.com. We got a brand new website. It's beautiful, Virginia. I don't know if you checked it out yet.
I did.
But you can sign up for the e-blast right there, and then it'll be delivered to your inbox later today. It comes out a couple times a week. So all the behind-the-scenes stuff on the KVJ show you can get. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we have got a Father's Day tribute on film. But it's not necessarily a tribute in the good way. There's a list of the worst fathers on film. We always talk about the good ones, but who are the ones and sometimes comedically awful fathers?
Like we have Mommy Dearest for the moms.
Yes.
The children beating mother. Is there a list like that of dads?
Darth Vader needs to be on that list. He was a terrible father.
He was a bad dad. Absolute bad dad. Who is some of the worst? We will get to your list and suggestions coming up in minutes here on the KVJ show.
So deep in your eyes, I touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2-3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling and my pride is the one to blame. Cause I know I don't understand just how your love can do what no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love. Got me looking so crazy, your love. When I talk to my friends so quietly, who we think he is? Look at what you did to me. Fitted shoes don't even need to buy a new dress. If you ain't there, ain't nobody else to impress. It's the way that you know what I thought I knew. It's the beat in my heart gets when I'm with you. But I still don't understand just how you look and do what no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so crazy, your love. I'm looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so crazy, your love. Got me looking so crazy, my baby. I'm not myself lately. I'm foolish. I don't
Well, today is Friday. We always love the Feel Good Fridays. Hey, we all need a little win, right? If you got something good that's going on, you can let us know. 877-979-WRMF. Somebody already texted us in and said, yeah, my Feel Good Friday is that I've been tobacco-free for over 30 days.
Nice.
Once you reach that month on anything, that is something to celebrate, my friend.
Yeah, and he said all it took was my son told me to stop putting that garbage in my mouth.
Aw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your kids can have a big effect on you. So, you got anything else positive you'd like to share? You can let us know. Love to hear it. 877-979-WRMF. Yeah, there's a lot of good songs that are out there that I always kind of listen to this weekend. Country music does it best, Virginia. You know, they got songs like Boy and things like that you listen to. And there's one that's called that I always listen to. It's really, you want to talk about a check. It's called He's Watching You, and it's always about your kid, how he's emulating everything you do. And it's like, gosh, man, okay. Got to keep it in check.
Father's Day kind of speaking to your need to be a better dad.
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, there's touching. There's all across the spectrum. I have put together a little playlist for you because I kind of usually delve into that because you're like going, okay, all right, this is a two-way street. It's not just about people, showering love on you about how great you are. Sometimes Father's Day is good for dads to reflect and think, okay, are you doing as well as you can, or maybe what's some things you can do a little bit better?
You want something to kick you right in the feels? I'll tell you something. There's a Chet Atkins song. It's old, sad country. And it's called I Still Can't Say Goodbye. And he's talking about how he's missing his dad, and he just wants to say goodbye to him, but he can't because he passed on.
Oh, my goodness.
He talks about how he tried on his dad's
goodness.
jacket when he was a kid and his hat, and he looks in the mirror, and now he sees his dad looking back at him.
Oh, my
Chet
goodness.
Atkins, if you're looking for a good cry, boom, Google it.
Wow. I thought this is really cool. We got an email from Toby. He said, I remember writing you guys a few years ago. I reached out to you guys about finding my father. And I remember and appreciate the help that you offered in finding him. Unfortunately, it was unsuccessful, but I wanted to let you know that I was able to locate him later. A year and a half ago for Christmas, a friend of mine bought me the Ancestry.com DNA kit that I submitted, and a few months later, looking through my results, I discovered I had a sister and reached out to her.
No way.
Fortunately for me, she had been spending the last several years of her life also searching for our father and gathering as much information as she could about him. I learned far more than the answers I was looking for, and I'm so fortunate to find so much more than just my father. Thanks again for your consideration when I was looking for help. I just wanted to share that the story had a happy ending.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That is some really cool stuff. So I'd love to hear all that.
Yeah, you found your dad and you found your sister. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a nice little Father's Day story there. But sometimes things aren't always totally rosy. There are some dads that are kind of bad, and Jaybird brought up one that's probably not the best dad because he tried to kill his kid on multiple accounts.
He did.
I believe he chopped his hand off.
He did.
Yeah, I mean, hey, so if you feel guilty as a father, just look at what Darth did to Luke.
Imagine your dad cutting your hand off, Virginia.
That's horrifying.
And his only goal in life was to make his son evil. I mean, you just think about that as a bad role model. His only goal was to make his son evil.
Did his son ever become evil?
No, Virginia. He will not join them.
I don't know.
By the way, plot spoiler.
Yeah, I know.
Jaybird just ruined Star Wars.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. He's not the father. Never mind.
Rap.com had a list of the worst fathers on film. You could also throw TV in there. And if you had to rank them and make an argument, from what I've seen so far, I'm only halfway through season 1, but Frank Gallagher on Shameless.
He is definitely up there.
If you've never seen the show, it is now on Netflix, Virginia, so you could watch Shameless.
Okay.
I mean, it's a great show, and he does a great job acting it out. But if this is a real-life father, he would, I think, rank number 1 above everybody else that I've seen.
I don't know, man.
On this list.
There's some pretty bad dads out there. He's not worse than Darth Vader.
Okay, you're right. That's why I led with Darth Vader. I think Darth Vader's number 1. You're right. If your whole goal is turning your son evil and you've chopped off his hand and you're trying to kill him all the time, I think Darth Vader is number 1. I would put right now Frank Gallagher probably at number 2.
Danny DeVito's character from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Frank. He's a terrible father.
Okay. Frank Reynolds. I'm not familiar with that. That's
You
why I
would like
ranked
that show, Kev.
I
You need
know.
to delve into that one.
It's on my list. I'm right now trying to get through Shameless and Curb Your Enthusiasm, and
It's very politically incorrect.
yeah, one that was on the list of a show that I saw. George Bluth from Arrested Development. He was the dad on that.
Terrible father.
He was not a good father. Yes, but I don't know if he's the worst. He's not worse than Al Bundy or Homer Simpson, is he?
I never really got into The Simpsons. Weren't you the Simpson head, Virginia?
I love The Simpsons. I think Homer's awesome.
Is he a terrible dad?
He's not great.
I think he was worse than Al Bundy, wasn't he?
Al Bundy's not great either.
He's not great, but I think that Homer Simpson's a worse dad than Al Bundy.
I agree, yeah.
Okay. And I think, George Bluth is maybe in between those two.
They need to have that one, the one movie. It's called This Boy's Life. It's with Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's where that term comes from. Dry gulch. I got. He plays the meanest dad ever, and it's a great movie. Kind of a heavy movie, great acting, and Robert De Niro talks like this: "I'll dry gulch you. I'll dry gulch you," and he's such a mean SOB. But he needs to be on that list for worst dads ever.
Somebody said Tywin Lannister, Game of Thrones. That was the dad that took a crossbow on the toilet.
Oh, spoiler! Let's talk about spoiler alert.
Oh, you're right. That is a big spoiler alert.
That is actually a spoiler alert.
Sorry, he's going to get it.
Kev was kidding.
Everybody dies in that, though. Everybody.
Jeez, Kev.
Everybody dies. Watch Game of Thrones. Everybody dies. Somebody said Dr. Evil. Remember that? He was a terrible father. Poor Scott.
He was.
But he was a good father to Mini-Me.
That's right. Oddly enough, it was. His clone, he was very good, too. Let me see. Other terrible fathers. You can let us know. 877-979-WRMF. Somebody said, I agree that Homer is worse than Al Bundy. He was always choking Bart.
Yeah, you can't choke your kid, at least not with witnesses.
What about Peter Griffith from Family Guy?
Somebody's recommended him in the chat room. I haven't watched that show enough to say. And somebody else said Stan Smith from American Dad is worse than Homer.
I've never watched American Dad. I have watched Family Guy, though. He's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, there you go. If you got a suggestion for the worst dad, is there one that is worse than what we've already brought up?
Anybody back me up on that Robert De Niro, Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
Not one.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Such a
I know you really stood on that, but nothing. 877-979-9763.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Oh my gosh, Jay Bird. Awesome podcast alert. Kim Kardashian is starting a podcast.
One question for you. How dare you?
Yes.
I'll tell you what she'll be podcasting about coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 97.9 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
It took what seemed like seconds to humble us. What once mattered didn't seem so important anymore. And we affirm that what matters the most is, in fact, our health. Heroism has been redefined, reminding us that crisis doesn't build character, it reveals it. So to all those who continue to take such good care of us, thank you.
Keep caring, live healthy, stay strong. Baptist Health. When you need us, we're ready to continue caring for you. Learn more at baptisthealth.net/coronavirus.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you are looking for something delicious to eat, look no further, my friends. Rosalita Tex-Mex Grill. They got you covered. Maybe you and your family want to get a little Tex-Mex tonight, or perhaps maybe you and your lover? Go get some tortilla soup or some black bean soup. They got it at Rosalita's, and it's delicious. Also, the kids, they love Mexican pizza. Rosalita's got that for you. They also have a very good kids menu there, too. Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill is located at 5949 Congress Avenue. Brenda and Jay, they are the owners of this wonderful establishment. They've been around since the mid-90s, and this is award-winning food. People love Rosalita. So when you go in there, ask for Brenda and Jay. They'll take good care of you. Also, too, try the jalapeno cornbread for you and your lover. You and Panda could go there and feed it to each other, Virginia.
Spicy. Do they do takeout?
You can go there and you can order it and you can bring it home with you.
Perfect.
Yes. 5949 Congress Avenue. Go in there today, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
Now at Bell's, find everything you need for Father's Day. Don't miss this chance to save big on all Dad's favorite brands like PGA, Real Legends, Columbia, Izod, Hager, and much more. Plus, you'll find amazing deals throughout the store for the entire family. And save even more with an extra 40% off already reduced clearance prices. At Bell's, you'll find everything you need for Dad this Father's Day, going on now through Saturday. Bell's, live life local.
If you are injured in a car crash and seeking an attorney, Hicks & Motto Attorneys at Law is a name you can trust. Hicks & Motto is a mid-sized law firm that will provide you with the personal attention of a small firm, coupled with the ability to commit all the financial resources needed to pursue your case. With over 100 years of combined legal experience, Hicks & Motto is your personal injury law firm. Hicks & Motto, committed to getting you the best possible result. Call 561-683-2300 or hmelawfirm.com. You have questions, they have answers. Call Hicks & Motto.
If anything physically is holding you back from being your best self because you're sad about maybe where your body is today and maybe you had kids, the Aquaplastic Surgery Center specializes in putting things back together, back where they used to be, back to get you feeling like yourself again. If you've thought about doing something but put it on the back burner, now is a great time with everybody staying home and nobody going out to recover from plastic surgery. I got a girlfriend of mine who is recovering from having a mommy makeover, and everybody's like telling her how amazing her timing is because, yeah, everybody's home. Now is a great time to be in recovery. Dr. Rankin and Dr. Deb, they run the Aquaplastic Surgery Center, and these two surgeons are skilled and double board certified and amazing, but they're also friends from childhood that now run a surgical center together. It is truly synergy, and they are beautiful humans. When you go in there and you meet these guys, you really will understand why it's so important to them to take care of you, mind, body, and spirit. They really encompass all of those areas and know how important it is to have them work in tandem. Go online today and read the reviews. You will love them. Aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Audi Fort Lauderdale is open to serve you. Test drive a huge selection of new Audis at the lowest prices of the year. Service appointments are available with pickup and delivery also available. And shop 24/7 at AudiFortLauderdale.com.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Save thousands. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second in your Dirt of the Day, why did they have to shut down Kid Rock? What was he doing? Breaking the law? I'll tell you coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, Kim Kardashian, your girl, Jay Bird, just signed an exclusive deal with Spotify. She's got a new podcast coming out.
Are you doing that story right now?
I am.
Okay, Kevin, I'm going to have my right to protest the dirt.
Okay. You out of here?
Hell no, the dirt must go. Hell no, the dirt must go.
I know it's not fair. I wouldn't want to do it to the people listening, but I wish I could do a Kim Kardashian story that went on for 30 minutes.
Oh, you do? Yeah, I actually don't.
So she's going to be doing this whole podcast centered around criminal justice reform. They will be talking with lawyers and the Innocence Project and helping to shed light on those who are wrongfully convicted and then spend many, many, many years in jail. I think it's a beautiful thing that she's doing, lending her celebrity to helping innocent people get out of jail. So it'll also be not just a podcast, but an Oxygen documentary as well.
Okay, yeah. I wonder how much money she's getting for that. They've been dishing out a lot of money there at Spotify.
Yeah, I'm sure she's getting paid. It'd be nice to know if she was putting that money back in the Innocence Project. That would be super cool.
Yep.
Lady Gaga did something awesome. She was in a local market in Malibu when a fan ran up to her and told her, I love you so much, and my friend came out because of you, and you've been an inspiration to all of us, and oh my gosh, your jacket is so awesome. So Lady Gaga gave the chick her jacket. Just said, here you go.
That is cool.
It's yours. Put it on. You be the badass now. Oh. And finally, Kid Rock's Nashville bar has officially lost its license. They will not be allowed to serve alcohol for the next 5 days for defying those emergency health orders. A lot of towns have them in place, and you can't serve at the bar. You have to serve people in booths or at tables that are distanced the proper way from each other. And I guess his bar in Nashville was just not listening at all. They had pictures posted online of people the bar crowded with people all around it getting drinks.
That's every picture I see on social media. Everyone's like, yeah, we're open. Come on in. Social distancing. And people are like on each other's shoulders.
Yeah.
Chicken fighting with each other.
Chicken fighting's fun.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Somebody made a video of stuff dads never say. These apparently are things that you'll never hear coming out of a dad's mouth.
I don't care how late you stay out. Why haven't you gotten a tattoo yet? How come you don't have any piercings yet? Ooh, sports. Just do whatever the mechanic says to do. Well, what about the creepy guy with the motorcycle? He's cute. Yeah, sure. Spring break in Tahiti sounds fun.
Hey, can you please turn that music up?
Okay, there you go. Stuff dads never say. And nice little quick side note, the 12-year-old kid who sang the protest song got a record deal.
Oh.
Yeah. Thought that was really pretty cool, man. People jumping on that. Kedron Bryant is his name. You might remember he sang this song that went viral a couple of weeks ago.
I'm a young black man doing all that I can to stand. Oh, but when I look around and I see what's being done to my kind.
He got himself a deal. The song officially came out today on Warner Records because somebody said, hey, who's making money on that?
Right?
It's getting played all over the place.
We need to cash in.
Right. Come on, we'll make some money on that. So they signed him up. So congratulations to him on that. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, getting a lot of interesting stuff coming in here about coronavirus. People are sending stuff, and something people are definitely paying attention to heading into the weekend with the numbers that came out yesterday. We'll let you know some of the latest on that and what that might mean for you. And as far as like masks and the such too. What's going to happen with that? I know Palm Beach County is going to be voting on Tuesday as to whether they're going to start requiring masks. Like I know some other places have. In fact, California, I think, has made it mandatory in the entire state.
Yeah, I saw that. I think the Keys are going to do it too.
Yeah, I'll let you know exactly what that means because, yes, the Keys stepped up with a big old proclamation.
Well, I was just down there, and everybody was not wearing them.
Okay.
And they should have been because they were being very unsafe.
Uh-oh. Okay, so what is the Keys doing with their new mask ordinance? We'll give you the details and the latest on that next.
If you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the though it took some time to survive you, I'm better on the other side. I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Don't start I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now, walk away, you know how, don't stop caring about me now.
Yeah, some crazy headlines about the coronavirus yesterday, and actually, you could say for the last 3 days, and maybe even the last couple of weeks, depending upon how far back you want to go. But yesterday's number of 3,207 in new coronavirus cases got a lot of people's attention because that is a new record. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how to react after you, because normally you're just like, yeah, you say
We're
something like that.
winning.
And
We're making the national news.
yeah, no, the headline is about, Florida is the new hotspot, the epicenter, whatever you want to call it.
I was getting calls from people from Texas, from Rhode Island, all over. So you better not be going out. What are you doing? What's going on with Florida? Why are you guys messing everything up again?
Yeah.
How does this news affect your possible date this weekend you were supposed to go on?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I
probably got to put that thing on hold, my friend.
possibly put on hold. I'm not feeling well either. My mouth is still just, I'm kind of out of it still from my wisdom tooth. It takes sometimes 2 to 3 weeks to
oh, yeah. What do the dentists say?
Everything's healing fine. They just said that it takes some people to heal a while, and I've just been kind of out of it, man. It's been a struggle. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, on top of everything else, you got to deal with wisdom tooth.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to get out of it. I'm just not sure if it's gonna happen this weekend.
It's hard to lay down the romance when your mouth is throbbing.
It's gonna be stupid. So I haven't even set anything up. So I don't have to tell you, Virginia.
But the coronavirus is going to affect a lot of people's plans, I assume, for this weekend. If maybe you're like, hey, we're going to go run around. Maybe you're not going to go run around. I don't know. The last 3 days rank in the top 3 since the pandemic began. And the stat that stood out to me is that now the positive testing rate in the state of Florida is 12.5%. Just a month ago, it was 3.5% of all tests were positive. And I know they'd had that mark at 10%. Anything over that, you really need to shut it all down. And I don't think we're going to go back to shutting stuff down. But personally, you might say, okay, we are above the number that they would recommend to basically do anything. So
to do anything?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's kind of crazy because you look at some of this stuff and again, it is about your own personal decisions, what you have to make, and it's what your own situation is. Do you have somebody with those pre-existing conditions that are around you, or somebody that's over the age of 65? Because that really is it. 85% of the deaths have been among those over the age of 65. 85%. And 51% of the coronavirus deaths have been residents and staff members of long-term care facilities on top of it. So that really, you can narrow it down to that being the issue. So do you have one of those two conditions in your home or in your immediate circle? If you do, then you need to, probably live differently than somebody who's just 22 and I'm living my best life and I'm going to the Ab this weekend.
The Av.
The Av. Yeah, somebody texted in and said, yeah, my daughter's 23 and she was exposed to COVID. She got tested to be safe and it came back positive, but she has no symptoms besides a slight sore throat and stuffy nose. And that's what's scary about this virus. So, be careful and wear your mask. If her daughter was wearing her mask, she wouldn't be spread it to other people who might spread to somebody. It's all about keeping it away from somebody who eventually could be seriously harmed by the coronavirus. That's really what it's about, and that's why you got the mask thing. And I know people are fighting about it, and they're getting kicked off planes and throwing chingas in restaurants because what mask?
I got busted because I forgot my mask in my truck this morning, so I went down real early to go get it. I tried to sneak out, and I run into the building manager. He sees me without the mask, and I'm like, oh! So then that's me coming down. I come back, I'm coming back up, and my mask falls off my face. And as it falls off my face, I catch it, and then the elevator opens, and it's the building manager again. So he saw me go up, he saw me go down, and never had a mask on.
You're just flaunting it.
Holding it is not the proper way to wear your mask, sir.
You may get an email later, Kevin.
Okay, I expected so. So California has jumped out and they've ordered all residents to wear masks at nearly all times outside the home. So nearly all times have your mask on, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. I know that in Broward and Miami-Dade, you're supposed to. Palm Beach County, the commissioners are going to vote on it on Tuesday, and maybe make it mandatory that if you want to get any kind of business or anything, you're going to have a mask. And the Florida Keys just jumped up, and they're now going to require everyone, including employees and customers, to wear face coverings in any establishment, or you'll face a $500 fine.
All the places that we went into, they all have signs that say you must wear a mask. You must wear a mask. And most of, well, I didn't go indoors anywhere, but most of the places that I saw people going in, they were wearing masks. But then you have a place like, Robbie's down there. And if you know the area, it's like a place where you go, you stand on the dock and you feed the tarpon. And it's a big tourist destination.
My daughter is heading down there today.
They could not have had more people on this dock feeding the tarpon, all up on each other. Nobody was wearing a mask. I'm like, guys, just because you're outside, you're still on top of each other.
Yep.
You're not doing it right.
During these crazy times, there's always some good that can come out of it. I would love to try to come up with an invention. Tell me if you like this. The mask muncher. The mask muncher. Somehow you're able to keep the mask on and still be able to eat food in public. I'm not sure exactly how you would do it.
You are turning into your dad.
You're right, yeah. But the mask muncher could work if you could figure out how you could keep your face covered and still get the food through maybe like a hole or a tube.
Well, if you can do that, tell Spider-Man, because he's had an issue with that for years.
The mask muncher, are you buying?
Sure.
All right, thanks.
Create the product, then come back and show me.
Okay.
We love the concept. We also love the passion.
On paper, I think all right, cool.
In the Keys, they are going to have this ordinance until June 1st of 2021.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what got my attention, too. I'm like, whoa, we were talking 367 days.
They are not playing.
Oh, no, wait. Sorry, my math was terrible on that. It's already June. Jeez, it's already June? That's right. My birthday's on Sunday. Gosh. What is going on with time? So June 1st, 2021.
Do you really want to go down that question?
No, I
What's
don't.
going on with time? Well, we can talk about that.
I somehow mentally jumped back to May. I don't know what happened. All right, well, here I am now in the present. Yeah, so they say there's going to be some exceptions, including for those eating and drinking in a restaurant and a bar, as well as while exercising in a gym, as long as a 6-foot social distance is maintained. They say also children ages 6 and younger are not required to wear a mask. And your coverings, what will qualify as a mask in the Keys? Face masks, homemade masks, other cloth, silk, or linen coverings like scarves, bandanas, or handkerchiefs. But until June 1st of next year, you're going to have to do that in the Keys. And I think it's going to, because it was like Key West was already there. They had a stricter ruling in place. But, the Keys has a lot of other relaxed areas, probably like even the area where you were. And this is like now making a mandatory for all the Keys, jumping on it. So.
Yeah, I get it, man.
Yeah, I need to let my daughter know because she's 22 and she's living her best life. And she, I think sometimes goes places without masks. And so I would hate for her to drive all the way into the Keys and then be like,
I didn't bring a mask.
I don't have a mask. Yeah.
I go ahead, because
Where in the Keys is she going? Did she tell you?
I think she's going Key Largo at least, but I know she loves going to Robbie's, so she's a big fan of that. So I don't know if she's going to go all the way there or not.
Robbie's was completely open. We didn't sit, but there was people sitting and eating. The kayak place where we rented kayaks from was kind of like on the edge of Robbie's.
Okay.
So we kind of had to walk through it to get to the kayak thing.
Okay.
And I was literally like having almost a panic attack because I didn't bring my mask. I didn't think to bring my mask to kayak like a dummy, but I wish I would have because there was people all over that place.
Does this play with the mask muncher? Somehow the mask becomes edible. You eat the mask.
But then you'll be infected.
Well, no, you
expose yourself.
It's when you leave. You leave as soon as you get in your car. You eat the mask. All right, shut up about the mask puncher. All right,
you're on pain meds, right?
No, I'm off of
If the corona's on the outside of your mask, then you eat it. Then you make sure you get it.
Okay, we call this the drawing board, y'all. My bad.
Somebody said with your mask muncher, all you need is to make a little flap around your lips so you can open a Velcro back down when you do that.
Glad somebody took me seriously.
Yeah, they did. Somebody.
They're high, though.
Somewhere. Yeah, they're definitely.
I'll take it, man. That's fine.
Uh-huh. All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, going to be delving into some misconnections, some bizarre writings we have for you on the way in minutes here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. We have a crash slowing you down right now in Broward County. It's on the Sawgrass Expressway northbound beyond Atlantic Boulevard. Watch for delays building in the area. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits Ray 79 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
I have something called Xfinity Flex. It is absolutely amazing because I'm able to get all of my favorite programs pretty much right there on my Xfinity Flex package. It's really cool because I can go from regular cable, I can jump over to my Netflix, I can go to my Amazon Prime. Basically, whatever I want to get, it is all right there. And that's the really cool thing that I love. And this being Juneteenth, I wanted to let you know too, one thing you can check out is all the great programming and how they organize it with Xfinity. If you just use your voice control remote, you can say Black Voices or Black Stories in your Xfinity voice remote, and you can get a great collection of documentaries, movies, and series on Black culture and the history of racial inequality here in America. Something I'm definitely going to be checking out this weekend. So if you want the best in entertainment and you like to have it organized so it's easy to find, you need Xfinity Flex, and you can get it today. Just drop by an Xfinity store, or if you're still social distancing, just go online, Xfinity.com, or call 1-800-XFINITY today and look up Xfinity Flex.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation and take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
Stay and play local in the Palm Beaches. The area's best resorts are offering summer special rates for locals. Celebrate missed milestones like graduations, birthdays, anniversaries, while also helping local businesses that need your support. Plan your staycation now at local hotels, restaurants, and attractions. Special packages are available from Boca Raton to Jupiter. Stay local, play local. Book special resident rates and packages at thepalmbeaches.com.
Wherever you go, Direct Auto Insurance will be there for you. Whether it's early morning on your way to work or at night after a long day on the other side of town with a few errands still left to do, wherever you are, we've got you covered. To find out how you could save up to 25% and take advantage of flexible payment options, call or stop by any of our 450 Direct Auto stores for a free quote, or visit us at directauto.com. Rates, savings vary. Terms and conditions apply to coverage, discounts, and pay plans. How you buy could impact price. Direct Auto Insurance and insurers in the National General Group, Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
At BMW, we know leaving the road wasn't easy. But anticipating our return has taught us to appreciate every drive. And after all this time, even the small things become cause for celebration. The soothing hum of an engine, a warm breeze singing through an open window. Moments spent with your favorite co-pilots. And the freedom to explore just because. The time to rejoin the road is finally here. Let's make our return an unforgettable one. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Take advantage of financing as low as 0.9% on select models and no payments for 90 days to make your every drive unforgettable. Visit BMWSFL.com for details.
At The Breakers, we understand the importance of spending time with those who matter most. And when you're ready, we'll be here like we have been for more than a century. To make the most of your vacation this summer, enjoy complimentary daily benefits. Plus, stay 6 consecutive nights, and your 6th night is free. Take comfort in knowing that The Breakers upholds the highest standards of comprehensive health and safety precautions to protect our team, guests, and community. To learn more, visit thebreakers.com today.
So, Florida, you may have heard the local legend that if you eat an ear of corn from the farmer outside of town, you'll sprout an extra pinky toe. While we cannot confirm or deny the validity of the +1 pinky toe corn, we can tell you Geico has been saving people money for over 75 years.
I wouldn't want a pinky toe around for over 75 years.
We can agree on that. We can also agree that Geico's longevity is likely due to the fact that they treat people right, like how they're always around when you need them, with 24/7 access to licensed agents.
An extra pinky toe gives you 24/7 access to discomfort.
True words. I imagine Geico will be around for another 75 years if they keep giving people military and federal discounts.
A surplus pinky toe couldn't help you with any of that. It'd be too busy making your shoes fit all weird.
Geico. You could get legendary savings and more at geico.com, over the phone, or at your local office.
Nobody is going to beat them on price. Go look for yourself. Offleaseonly.com prices their cars lower than everybody else, and they move more than anybody else. They price their vehicles thousands below retail with no hidden fees. They've got dealerships all over Florida. They've got Orlando. They've got Palm Beach County, Broward County, and Miami. And they will do complimentary store-to-store transfers for you to make it easy for you to shop their entire inventory of 5,000 vehicles. That's big numbers. And if you don't feel comfortable going into the dealership, they will bring the car to your driveway. Free delivery. Yeah, this is the way you're going to save money and feel great about your next car buying experience. Go online, shop and compare. Don't overpay. Offleaseonly.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
At hgregg.com, your time and safety is their priority. That's why they're introducing H. Gregg Direct, the safest way to purchase your next vehicle. Shop their virtual showroom, choose your financing, and order a contact-free delivery to your home. Visit hgregg.com now. Save more, drive happy.
This morning in South Florida, temperatures starting off in the mid-70s, a quiet morning commute with a few passing showers. This afternoon, highs in the mid-80s, showers and storms likely tracking southwest to northeast. Some storms could produce heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, and gusty winds. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Macy's.
Macy's has taken extra precautions to keep you safe and added contact-free curbside pickup at select locations so you can get your purchase quickly and securely. Find a participating location near you at Macys.com/stores. Most in-stock items at select stores only. Exclusions apply.
KVJ in the morning on 97.9 WRMF. Kevin? Virginia.
Bavarian's better, dog.
Jason.
I think you're wrong, Virginia.
Listen to the KVJ Show anytime you want on your home speaker. Just use the voice command, play the KVJ Show podcast. 97.9 WRMF.
Got some interesting write-ups here on our misconnections today. People still looking for love. It's not just Jaybird over here flipping a quarter. Somebody said, and they posted, somebody sent us on social media, it says, I'll be your COVID-19 hoe. Okay.
Let's get into it.
Is this the time? I don't know.
I don't know.
Doesn't feel like the right tone to have, possibly, here. This is a female looking for fearless men. I mean, already you got to be bold to hit somebody up in the misconnections, but especially with the cases we got in Florida.
Is she looking for a Marine?
I don't know.
There are men out there that will take her up on it.
You are right. No, she's right.
Okay, well, this person writes in the misconnections, I'm horny, plus size, and straight up, I don't give an F. I tested positive for COVID-19 a month ago. I know I have the antibodies, so you can't catch it from me. I'm also looking to get laid with one of you adventurous hipsters. I like my men with big beards and bony asses. That's a pretty good description of big beards and bony asses.
It's a combo I didn't expect.
Hey, we all have a type.
Oh, that's her type, I guess. I'm a former cam girl, and I'm feeling like I need some attention. I want to be your COVID-19 hoe, y'all. You don't have to wear a mask or a condom. I'm that kind of girl. Wow. I mean, this is really just...
What kind of girl is that?
This is a suicide mission here.
She's looking for, what was it, brave men or adventurous men?
Female looking for fearless men.
Fearless men.
You would have to be fearless. I mean, you're going to, what, don't even wear a face mask. Yeah, whatever, everything. Let's just throw it. Let's leave it all at home. I promise I'm clean. If I like you, I promise you won't know what hit you. Have you ever had a sponge bath while having hot candle wax poured on your special area? Well, I'm the COVID hoe that you've dreamed of. Okay, all my fearless men, let's get to some playing and slaying.
You are on point. You could tell it's your weekend. You could tell it's Father's Day.
Yes.
You could tell it's your birthday because you're in the pocket.
Yes. Thank you.
Never sounded better.
Yes.
I kind of like that voice you were doing. Kind of like you're giving me the vapors.
Oh, you get it, yeah.
Big boy.
I noticed you've liked that voice, so I'm bringing it back for you.
I do like that
voice. Yeah, it kind of gets you going.
It's nice to have something sexy around here.
This might have the opposite effect. This is a male seeking a female, and he says, you were missing your dentures.
Oh.
Okay. It says here, you gave me the best round of mouth love I've ever encountered. This happened underneath the Singer Island Bridge a few months back before COVID-19 was even a thing. We both got drunk in the CVS parking lot. We smoked some weed laced with PCP.
Oh my God.
It was complete sexual madness. You told me your name was Monica and you had no teeth. You mentioned to me that some homeless man stole your dentures.
Dang.
Dang.
That's a rough go.
I didn't care because my teeth are awful too. I'm just living in a halfway house near Palm Beach Gardens. Look, not gonna lie, I got struggles. But I can see you got your struggles too, and so maybe, you know what? We can struggle together.
That's kind of romantic.
We all got to connect in a different way.
Yeah, it's kind of romantic.
There's a seat for every butt.
Yes. They're like in the struggle Uber sitting in the back seat. You left without saying goodbye, and I can't stop thinking about you. Are you still out there, Monica? If so, let me know.
Monica, I feel like he has love in his heart.
He does. Just no teeth in her mouth.
That is right. You think you have it bad? Imagine having dentures and someone steals
That's
them.
what I was telling you. You know, honestly, the gratitude thing is big. If you got all your teeth today, be thankful. I mean, if you're not sleeping under a bridge, be thankful.
I mean, if that really happened, imagine going through that process.
It's tough. It's tough. Some people actually, believe it or not, do have it tougher than you do.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, it wasn't actually a physical fight with the homeless guy for the teeth. Hopefully, he took them while you didn't notice.
Yeah, I feel like she was sleeping, taking a nap.
I feel like she was taking a nap.
You'd hope, yeah.
And
sleeping
he
off
took
the
'em.
hooch.
Yeah. You hope.
You hope. Probably not, but you hope.
It's heavy.
This is a male seeking a male. Okay. It says, I loved your bulge. Okay. OMG, I can't get it out of my mind. I close my eyes and I see it. I walk down the street and I see it. I see it everywhere. And I'm talking about your beautiful bulge. I saw it as you're walking down the shampoo aisle at a Walmart. And the thing that was awe-inspiring was just the way you carried yourself. Your denim jean shirts made my heart flutter. See, I'm kind of a bulge connoisseur, and let me just say this. You got the goods, my friend. What it will take for me to see that bulge up close and personal, I want to know. Now, I'm a married man, but I love a little man love on the side. My wife gets so boring. Sometimes I need a roughneck like yourself to keep my horny ass in line, if you catch my drift. I was the guy wearing the New York Knicks jersey, eye screwing you from the deli area. Did you notice? Your bulge has taken over my brain, and I am going crazy waiting in anticipation.
Yeah, no, this is one of your better days.
Okay.
How sad would she be when she finds out that he's stuffed?
Oh, you think so?
Well, I think it's a dude.
Oh, dude on dude.
Yeah, he
It's
said.
dude on dude.
But what
yeah.
if you're watching the bulge and then you realize, oh, they stuffed. It's a sock.
That's why I don't believe in the fake butt.
Does that happen often? I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I would never do
I've
it.
seen it happen at photo shoots where, like, if it's guys doing like bathing suit photo shoots, they stuff.
Well, it's a photo shoot. I'm just wondering if anybody has ever run into that guy or girl into a fake bulge where you're like going, oh my goodness, okay, you were faking that.
I just don't agree with it. I feel like if I got a bulge down there and then you see it and now you're all expecting this bulge when we get down to the nitty gritty and it's not there, then what? The lie blows up in your pants.
Well, you're not thinking that far ahead.
You got to, man. You got to think about it.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'd like to find out if anybody's got anything on that. You can let us know your story. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show. Well, talking a little bit more about the Keys. They've got an interesting plan to deal with mosquitoes, but it might be the worst plan ever. I'll tell you about next.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think.
My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. We're stressed out. Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I'd probably only sell one. Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek we used to roam. But it would remind us of when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladder.
My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep. give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
Used to play pretend, bunny. We used to play pretend, wake up, you need the money. Used to play pretend, bunny. We used to play pretend, wake up, you need the money. Used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Another interesting story here about the Florida Keys. They are planning to unleash a wave of genetically modified mosquitoes to try to stop real mosquitoes from spreading diseases.
Okay, wait a minute now. Will these genetically modified mosquitoes try to bite humans no?
This is the beginning of the movie.
This sounds
is
like
terrible.
the beginning of a really bad B movie, doesn't it?
It does.
A genetically modified mosquito is out there to take out the bad mosquitoes, and then people in the Keys start mutating.
And at some point, the real mosquitoes actually join up with the fake ones, and they turn on
They were
us.
dealing with double trouble.
Double trouble.
Yeah. What could go wrong, they
Do
said.
the new ones still want to eat people?
Great question.
There are a lot of questions here. I'm just kind of curious.
Oh, my.
Yeah, things get a little bit goofy in the Keys. So there you go. Just something else to consider.
With all this standing water we've got everywhere right
Yeah.
now, like, don't we have enough mosquito problems? Let's release new mosquitoes. It doesn't sound right.
I'm going to be really annoyed if all of a sudden we have to worry about fake mosquitoes.
Yeah. These mosquitoes, too, I just got to tell you, like, I don't know what it is. They love me. I am a mosquito magnet, and I right now probably have no less than 4 mosquito bites around my ankles because I am wearing full coverings the entire day. I need to get longer socks because they're finding my only vulnerability. The entire day, I sit and I work in this one office by myself, and my wife, she's in the kitchen. She's working, but she can see me. I don't know where this thing is coming from. There's this one sole mosquito that just keeps flying around. But keep in mind, I'm a good 50 to 60 feet away from her. And all she can see is she looks in there and I'm swatting at this thing in midair and karate chopping. And I see her kind of like looking at me, and I'm just in there flailing madly around. She's thinking I'm completely going marbles, but these mosquitoes make you crazy, Virginia.
I know.
I look insane in there.
I do the same thing. If there's a mosquito in my house, I could be dead asleep.
And then I'm awkward clapping in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
It makes me lose my mind.
They do, and they always get you in your sleep. You're right.
I hate it.
Well, they say 4 workers who were infected with COVID-19 have filed a public nuisance lawsuit against a McDonald's franchise in Oakland, California. The workers said McDonald's told them to use doggy diapers or coffee filters for face masks. Now, eventually, apparently, they were given masks meant for one-time use only, but they were told to use them day after day after day. And as a result, 25 coronavirus infections have been linked to the restaurant, including a worker's 10-month-old baby.
Oh, my.
Now, the owner of the franchise is denying these terrible allegations and saying that he bought thousands of masks for the employees. He doesn't know where this is coming from.
So you're telling your people to put a coffee filter on their face?
Or a dog diaper.
Or a dog diaper.
I mean, coffee filter, okay. Dog diaper? What? And it's used?
That's messed up.
That's really messed up. Got some crazy animal news here today. There's a drunk monkey in India who has bitten more than 250 people in his quest for alcohol.
Blame it on the alcohol.
It is a raging alcoholic monkey that is just running amok.
Dang.
Yes, it actually killed one person in the
Whoa.
attack.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
We got to take out this monkey, y'all.
Well, they have actually given him life in prison. They say that the monkey is now going to be spending the rest of its life in captivity.
Oh, it's going to end up getting some tats. It's going to end up...
Well, it needs to get a teardrop, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
This monkey can't be allowed to ever roam again.
And if it's in prison, there's no way that monkey doesn't take up smoking.
Well, and if he's an alcoholic, he needs rehab. And do you think it'd be weird if you walk into your rehab and there's a monkey sitting in your meeting? And...
I can't be a part of this rehab. You immediately collect your things and leave.
I think I would like that.
You want to go? My name's Kevin. I'm an alcoholic. And you? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Yeah, thank you. That's emotional. What? There's a 19-year-old woman in California that was attacked by a bear while she was sleeping in a chair in her backyard. I guess I should stop complaining about mosquitoes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And despite her age, she was able to fight off the bear with her laptop.
I think we have a little audio of it. I think we do.
Wow.
Can you imagine you're just peacefully sleeping in the yard, enjoying the day, and you get woken up by a bear trying to eat you?
That would be absolutely insane.
You poo yourself immediately.
Yeah.
Do we have it in there?
I don't see that. I do see a guy trying to reason with the bear stealing from a bird feeder.
Okay. I knew it was a bear story. It's different than yours.
It's barely right.
Oh. Well, now I want to hear.
It's going to tear it off the tree. No. Don't be a hero. Stop it right now. No. Stop it down, bear. No. 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 No.
Have you ever rooted for a bear before?
Are they talking to a bear like it's the family dog?
They're talking to the bear like it's a family dog.
I don't know if you got any odds in this or if you got a fan favorite, but I do.
Have you ever cheered for the bear?
Please eat these guys.
Down, bear, bear, down. You're going to break it off. Oh, he's climbing down. Oh, buddy. Oh, my God.
Okay.
Those laughs could turn to tears real quick.
The bear's like going, please.
I don't respond to this.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat the bird feeder, and then I'm going to come eat you.
I'm not the family dog.
Yeah. Who are you talking to like that?
There's a positive animal story. Once upon a time in the 1960s, there was just 2 male and 12 female giant tortoises left in the wild. So they decided to start an intense tortoise breeding program that resulted in 2,000 offspring, with about 800 of those coming from Diego, a 100-year-old tortoise with a legendary libido.
Well, Diego lays it down.
I mean, how amazing is that?
He's 100 and he's still rocking that shell?
Wow. Like in a big way.
Good for you,
Good
Diego.
for you.
That
Get
is
it.
really amazing, huh?
Oh, he's a Latin lover.
I wonder if they make good lovers. No, I mean, I meant, never mind.
You want to ride that tortoise?
No, that's not what I meant.
Yeah? That's Diego getting it on. Diego.
Depending on where you touch me, I might make that same sound.
Yeah. We can play a fun game, Diego or Bird. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, how about that, huh?
Surprise! We put hidden audio in your room, and we have audio of you touching yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And we've matched it up with Diego.
I don't know if I make those kind of moans when I'm by myself. Oh, Jager, you touch yourself good.
Bird? Bird, that you?
I don't even know anymore, Virginia.
Yeah, do you make noises? I'm very curious.
Not when you're by yourself. Minimal.
Okay.
Minimal.
You're silent.
Maybe a small grunch here and there.
Maybe a small. Oh, yeah, that's the way I like
Nothing
it.
during the final quiver.
Oh, you know how to do it.
Oh, you like that, Bird?
You like that?
It's just a sigh.
Yeah.
Jeez. Let me see here. Hey, you brought this up yesterday, Jay Bird. An Alaskan father and son fishing on a river found a message in a bottle that traveled 50 miles in 13 years.
I love it.
Yeah, it was written by two young girls named Amy and Angela. They talked about their current crushes and celebrated their friendship in their note. Now, the guy actually tried the number they attached, and apparently it went to a recorded message saying the line was no longer in service.
I am going to write on behalf of the KVJ show and throw it out in the ocean in a nice glass bottle.
Yeah, you're going to look for a little bit of love, maybe talk about, like what these girls did. You could talk about your current crushes, and maybe you and Denny's could celebrate your friendship in there.
Make sure you do it during one of our beach cleanups. You jackal.
No.
Hey, wait, we're just
Aren't
trying to
we
clean
like
this
the
beach.
show that does all these beach cleanups? And now we're throwing litter.
Bro, if you have a message in the glass bottle, fish know it. They don't try to eat it.
You know what? I'm going to write my message on a tire.
Tarpons see that. They're like, oh, man, it's a message. I'm not going to eat that. There's a message to be had. They know. It's not littering when there's a message.
We have much to learn around here.
There's not littering with a message.
Yes, we do.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Yeah, these latest numbers of coronavirus, if you were going to the gym, maybe you're rethinking that. So maybe you need to just think about busybody gyms to go. Work out from home where you know it's safe and sanitary. And you can actually get whatever you get in your regular gym right there at your house with the same brand names. Life Fitness, Matrix, Stairmaster, Precor, they got them all. Entire home gyms. They've got ellipticals. They've even got just a set of dumbbells, and they'll deliver them to your house. Just go to gyms2go.com or call 877-GYM2GO.
Now at Bell's, find everything you need for Father's Day. Don't miss this chance to save big on all Dad's favorite brands like PGA, Real Legends, Columbia, Izod, Hager, and much more. Plus, you'll find amazing deals throughout the store for the entire family. And save even more with an extra 40% off already reduced clearance prices. At Bell's, you'll find everything you need for Dad this Father's Day, going on now through Saturday. Bell's, live life local.
If you've been injured in a car crash, let the lawyers at Hickson Motto fight for your rights. Their caring and experienced team will work 24/7 to get you the money that you deserve. Results matter. Call Hickson Motto to fight for you. 561-683-2300 or hmelawfirm.com.
There's always thunder and rain and wind. And now, this storm season, there's something else, a pandemic. And yet at FPL, we are ready, prepared like never before for a storm season like no other. And you should be too. Now is the time to prepare your home and family as we work to keep all our lights on. Get ready. See how at fpl.com/storm.
Dude, you may want to slow down. There's a cop car up there. Hey man, there's another cop. I'd think about putting your seatbelt on if I were you. And if you could sober up in less than 5 seconds, that'd be cool too.
As America gets back on the road, a lot of things have changed, but not the need for drivers to be safe. Cops are enforcing traffic safety laws in our community to save lives. Paid for by NHTSA.
If you don't know PPC, if you don't know SEO, if you don't know OTT, if you don't know targeted display, social media management, website development, email marketing, you don't have to. All you need to know is 2060 Digital South Florida.
We can help you with the digital marketing your business needs, but maybe doesn't understand or have the time to execute. 2060 Digital is a Google Premier Partner. That may not mean a lot to you, but when you consider that only 3% of digital advertising agencies carry that designation, it should. If you're in charge of marketing for business, you'll likely have digital marketing questions. At 2060 Digital, we have the answers. So learn more about us and how we could potentially help your business. Visit our website, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com, and ask for a free digital audit. Log on, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com. 2060 Digital, a division of Hubbard Radio West Palm Beach.
You know, when you're moving, it is a big deal and it's exciting, and you want to focus on your new place. You don't want to focus on the mundane details of packing and moving. Let the team of experts, the guys that do it every day, the team from Good Greek Moving and Storage, let them worry about the stress of your move, and they will put it all on their very capable shoulders. Good Greek Moving and Storage, our friend Spiro and the team over there, they're the superheroes of moving. They'll come into your place and they'll do it full service style. So with your move, you're not going to have to box your stuff. You're not going to pack your stuff. You don't even have to take pictures off the wall. Leave everything exactly how it is. They will come in, they will wrap your pictures, they will pack up your house, they will move it to the new place, and then they'll unpack it at the new place and take the boxes with them, and bam, your move is done. It is beautiful. It is the grown-up way to move, and it is impressive to watch them work. Star Greek on your mobile phone for the best. Good Greek Moving and Storage.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
Ride the rapids, have some fun. Ride the rapids, everyone.
Summer has begun. Rapids Water Park, South Florida's largest water park, is open daily. Get outside, make new memories on 42 thrilling, chilling slides and attractions. Have fun with confidence. Check our Rapids website for splash safety details. South Florida's source for summer fun is ready for you.
Ride the rapids, everyone.
Save $5 off daily admission when you purchase tickets online at rapidswaterpark.com.
Hey, West Palm Beach, Dunkin' is here to bring you the coffee you love, now at an even better price, with $1 medium hot or iced coffee for DD Perks members. Not a DD Perks member? Join on the Dunkin' app today for an easy contactless way to order and pay. Pick up in store or at the drive-thru. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary, limited time offer.
Well, big talk today is the numbers going on with the coronavirus. Everybody's got their own little take on it, but hey, nobody wants to get it. You got your own lifestyle and how you're going to live, but for me, it's all about boosting up my immune system. Yeah, I'm still going out. I want to live, but if I'm going to go out, I want to make sure I'm able to fight off any coronavirus that might be coming to me, and that's why I go to Revive to boost up my immune system. Not only can they give me the added vitamin boost I need, but they can also give me this ozone therapy that improves your circulation and combats inflammation to boost up your immune system. They also do other things that can help you out there, and they've got a new and super sanitary location in the Alton Town Center. It's just east of I-95 and Donald Ross Road. They also do the COVID-19 antibody testing. It's just a simple blood test, and results come back in less than 24 hours, and it's only $99. So if you do have COVID on the mind, there is a way to do it right and a way to not do it. Doing it right is going to Revive. Check them out online at revivepbg.com.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Save thousands. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Well, coming up here, we can do another round of Producer Denny's Knows When You're High. We need people who are either high right now or are not high. Anybody can play this. You just call us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. It's really that simple. And then Denny's will come in here and he'll ask you a couple thought-provoking questions. And then you just basically go on ahead and sit back, and Denny's will let you know if you're high or not.
We believe in his skills.
Oh,
he can just zone right in through the phone line, and I think he's like close to 90% accuracy.
He'll take you on an adventure.
I'd say higher than that. I think he's about 98. I'm not even playing, Virginia.
Oh, he is
He's
higher
good.
than-
He is real good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got a couple of stoner-like questions here for you. Which is better, Lay's potato chips or Ruffles potato chips?
Lay's potato chips, that'd be close.
Ruffles.
You're out of your mind.
I like it thick.
No, Lay's potato chips, they have better salt on them. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
They're too flimsy. You can't dip with them. And what are we doing if we're not here to dip?
You can dip with them. Virginia, once again, is speaking out of turn. Her Tequesta asks, when's the last time you had a potato chip? Step off.
I have potato chips all the time.
You do not.
I do. I love potato chips. I just had Ruffles the other day. I swear on Rocco's life.
You're a PCP. You're a potato chip poser.
I'm not. I just had them the other day.
Yeah.
You can look in my trash. Empty Ruffles bag.
It's a tough debate. I would say it's on preference. And sometimes I feel like the salt and vinegar Lays, I think the really thin ones, they work well with the texture. I'm a big fan of those. Or I like the Ruffles. And there was a one when I was a kid. It was called O'Grady's, I think was the name of it. It's a super thick chip, and they had O'Grady's au gratin.
You also have the kettle chip that's very thick.
It is.
But again, I think it lacks the salt that you desire and deserve.
I'd lean Lay's. I'd lean Lay's with you.
Lay's is we call that redneck lettuce. You put that on your sub,
I'm
and
all
it's
about rednecks.
delicious.
Yeah. Okay, what about this? Which is better, Captain Crunch or Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Which
Oh.
crunch?
Captain Crunch.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby. Well, we got to break this down for a second. Captain Crunch may be the... Sorry.
You're all choked
Get a little
up.
emotional here. Captain Crunch may be the best in the moment, but the aftermilk for Cinnamon Toast Crunch is something you really got to think about.
It is good, but I will, if you will, give me peanut butter Captain Crunch for this, not the regular, because I prefer the peanut butter.
Me too.
And that gives you better milk than the regular Captain Crunch.
Peanut butter Captain Crunch is the best. Regular Captain Crunch kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I am going to go... Captain Crunch with berries is my favorite, but the question was regular Captain Crunch.
But I'll give you pick your Captain Crunch.
All right, then I go Captain Crunch with berries. Barely beats out CTC.
And I go peanut butter Captain Crunch beats out CTC as well.
Yeah, peanut butter all the way.
Sprite or 7-Up? This was
Sprite.
a big debate because my Granny Beulah, she used to always have one or the other in her fridge.
Sprite is way better. 7-Up just tastes like crappy 7-Up. Or
I agree. Sprite is it's
Sprite.
not even close. I couldn't even figure out why Sprite was so much better.
I feel like 7-Up is less sugary. I like 7-Up.
7-Up, and I know it's gonna sound weird. It almost tastes like grandma or an old person, like a really old person.
Grandma, let me taste you.
Stop licking grandma.
It's for a radio experiment.
Yeah, I'm going Sprite.
Me too. Don't even think it's close. We'll put that up on the KVJ Show Twitter. And you guys can go up there and put your favorites out of those. Do have a couple people to play along here. Producer Denny's knows when you're high. All right, we got Amanda on here from Jupiter. Start us all off. Hello, Amanda.
Hi.
How is your Friday going so far?
It's going good.
Okay, good.
Ready for service.
Okay. All right, she's ready for it. Okay.
Oh, Friday's the best.
All right, well, then he's got a couple of thought-provoking questions here for you, and then he's going to he's going to tell you if you are high or not. Denny's, what is your first question here for Amanda?
All right. Amanda, let's see here. Amanda, what do you think would make you run faster, goat legs or rollerblade feet?
Ooh.
Goat legs or rollerblades?
Mm-hmm.
Goat legs. I feel like I could, jump and leap further. Rollerblades, I'm not very good on.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're right.
Yes.
That could be a skill-based question.
Balance.
I agree with you, Amanda.
Yeah.
I think that the rollerblades, if you can use rollerblades, otherwise...
Really?
Yes, I do. I think that, if you could find me somebody with goat legs, then I will take them on rollerblades.
Gosh,
and I'll beat
You'd
them.
rather run away from an alligator with goat legs than with rollerblades than goat legs.
Well, am I on concrete? Because if I'm right on the edge of a marshy swamp, yes, I don't think rollerblades will fare well.
Yeah.
Fair question.
Yeah.
Goat legs would work on every surface.
Yeah, goat legs for the win, Kev. Sorry.
Not water.
You're right. You're right.
Neither would rollerblades.
Yeah.
though.
Okay, all right, I got you. Okay, all right, it's getting contentious. Let's
Yeah.
move on.
You're right.
Yeah.
Let's keep it friendly, guys.
Same team.
Yeah.
The second question for you. How many puppies until you consider it a puppy party? What do you think's the minimum amount of puppies for a puppy party to be?
Yes.
I think four puppies.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
4 or more puppies
Four
constitutes a party.
Kind of like a puppy gathering, though. What do you think? Like a party would be 10 or more? Just throwing it out there.
That's a soiree.
All right.
Yeah.
I wondered if you look at it different and just because they're puppies, is 4 like 10 humans?
Oh, good call.
Yeah, does it do like what with human years? Like, is one person at the gathering, one puppy like 7?
Yes, that's a great question.
It is. You're right.
I don't even know the answer on this one.
Kevin, are you high?
Yeah, I am.
It's his birthday weekend.
Yeah.
Kevin.
There's some in that cake you gave me, Virginia.
It smells great.
It's certainly not taste.
It smells good, tastes horrible. Keto cake, don't make it. It's disgusting.
I mean, it's really angering me.
Jaybird, you got to try it. It's that gross.
I love when people do that. Hey, this is gross. Try it.
Final question for you here, Amanda. Would you rather have the power of controlling all the raccoons in the world or all the crabs in the world?
Oh. Probably crabs. I don't know why. I guess, I guess you could make money off of catching crabs. I don't know if you can make money off of catching raccoons, so I guess crabs.
That's a good point.
It's not, though.
You could be a crab fisherman and make just bank. Nobody eats coon
Yeah,
meat.
I've been super into Deadliest Catch recently, so that's the reason for that.
Yeah, she's right. It's a big market. Those king crabs sell for a lot.
But hold on, what's the question though? The question was you can make them do whatever they want.
Yeah, control them.
Dude, you can make the raccoons sing karaoke. You can make them do whatever you want.
yeah.
You absolutely could do more with raccoons. Come on, guys.
So you bring them on the stage like a vaudeville?
That's just one of many possibilities. Respect the game, Virginia.
Use them for crime. Break into people's houses.
I just like to eat crab. Maybe I'm just blinded by my love of crab.
If you can make them do whatever you want, you could have a whole masseuse area with raccoons massaging you.
Fascinating.
I don't know. They got some sharp talons.
Some people like it rough.
I gotta tell you, it's tough to guess who in this room or on the phone is high.
I'm guessing everyone's high.
Yeah. Denny's, what do you think about specifically here with Amanda? Is she high?
I am getting a high vibe from Amanda. She's having a little bit too much fun with this one, I think.
Amanda, are you high?
Yes.
Denny's knows. He's so good.
And do you want to hang out this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice, Amanda. Enjoy your weekend, okay?
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, there you go. Denny's 1 for 1.
When they're fun like that, it makes it easier. It's when people are monosyllabic. It's very tricky.
She was cute.
We got Karen here from Port St. Lucie. Hello, Karen.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I am great.
Good, good. I have to ask you, are you bombarded now with all the Karen comments, or do people leave you alone?
So bombarded. I say we switch it to Susan's. I don't like Susan's.
Karen's got to have somebody. Karen wants Susan. Okay. Don't be a Susan. Okay, Danny's got a couple questions here for you. He's going to guess if our Karen is high or not.
All right, first
right.
question. Oh, sorry.
Great chemistry.
Yeah, jeez. First question for you, Karen. When you were single or back in the day or even currently, if you could ride anything to a first date, what do you consider to be the most impressive? So, like,
impressive. Well, maybe that I shouldn't say that.
Karen.
I'm sorry. I went a whole nother direction with that. I'm so sorry. I'm going to say a nice big fat Harley.
Oh,
ooh, a Harley.
Harley.
See, I'd ride a lion in.
Okay.
That's not cool. Lion, Danny.
Lion, that's cool.
But
Yeah,
the lion
for
wants
you.
A lot to hang on to a lion.
Yeah, why gotta be so abusive towards lions, Danny?
I just think it's an impressive thing to roll up with. Let's see here. Karen, second question. Which aisle at the grocery store do you feel the most powerful in?
Oh, gosh.
It was for birds.
Oh, the meat section for sure.
Meat.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Frozen pizza.
Right, Virginia? Virginia, am I right?
Yes. Me, you, and the lion. We love the meat aisle.
And final question for you. Aside from the mouth, what do you think is the next best place that you'd have to eat from?
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, my Lord. I'm an old lady here. Hang on.
it's pretty easy.
The ear.
To eat from.
Yeah.
I'll say the top of your belly. I don't know.
Ooh, belly button. That'd be a good spot.
Interesting.
Oh.
Okay.
What about the butt, right?
I mean, that's the obvious choice.
You love butt stuff, so always
I'm just
gotta
saying.
bring it up.
Would that be gross or would that be easy?
I think that'd be easy, right?
You'd go butt,
sit
too.
down on it.
You go butt.
I
Not my
would.
butt.
It would wreck a lot of your options.
Like hot dogs, yes. Hamburgers, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your options change a little.
Yeah.
Okay. Figure me out quick. I gotta go to work.
Okay, what do you think? Is she
What
high
is
or
she?
not?
Is she high?
She's a tricky one.
Well, she's gonna go to work, so let's hope not.
Yeah, let's just say if she's going to work, I'm gonna say no. I don't think she's high. She's trying to get her job
She's too
done.
impatient to be high.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Karen, are you high?
I'm a surgeon. No, just kidding.
Oh, jeez.
No, I am not hot.
All right, good.
Okay, well, good all the way around.
I don't do anything like that anymore, so I'm cool.
Anymore. All right. Well, thank you for jumping on with us, Karen. And from now on, we'll start calling out Susans.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, there you go. Denny's again. Perfect.
Oh, we had two fun girls.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Home run, Josh.
I gotta tell you right now, the potato chip battle is neck and neck. It is pinging back and forth between Lay's and Ruffles on Twitter.
What do you think, Denny's?
I'm a Ruffles man.
Get out.
I know. I
Thank
heard Virginia
you.
being
Get
the
out of the
soul
studio.
voice in here
I
earlier.
need your voice, Denny's.
The Ruffles have ridges, right?
they're so
how do you do that?
Ruffles.
Ruffles.
That was the old commercial back in the 90s.
Ruffles have ridges. Nope.
Are you okay?
Ruffles have ridges. I can't do it. I can't roll.
I thought you figured that out.
I can do the. What word did I do?
I don't know. You did it.
Manana? No, I did a word.
That doesn't have an R
No,
in it.
that's not it. Jeez.
Stupido? Did you do that one?
What are you calling me? I wasn't ready, Professor.
Why do you let me talk?
Ruffles have. I can't do it anymore.
It's so fun to hear you try.
Okay, it is tied 50 each right now on
Wow.
Twitter.
That's tight. We got to go vote, Denny's.
Yeah. All right, go to KVJ Twitter. Just look for at KVJ Show, and you can vote right there.
Do you want to watch the KVJ Show live or on demand? Find us on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
Dog Bite, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
This Father's Day, near or far, show Dad you care with a gift he'll love. At Kohl's, save on shirts and shorts, the Ninja Foodie Grill, and get 25% off Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas. Plus, get an extra 20 or 15% off. Plus, an extra $10 off your Father's Day purchase of $50 or more. You don't have to spend a lot to say, thanks, Dad. Offers valid June 11th through 21st. 25% off active. Offers and coupons do not apply. 10 off 50 with promo code DAD10. 15 or 20% off with promo code SAVEMORE. Select styles. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
You certainly don't want to be in a situation where you buy a car and then you realize after you bought it, you paid too much or you paid less, more than everybody else. Don't you want to pay less than everybody else? Well, that's what's going on right now at offleaseonly.com. They have over 5,000 of the nicest, most beautiful low mileage cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. They price their cars thousands below retail. They don't have any hidden fees like surprise. You're at the end of your purchase and you're like, wait a minute, what's that fee? What's that fee? No, Off Lease Only does not do that to you. Go check out the inventory online. Everything is up there. Upfront pricing, pictures of all the vehicles. You can even get a walk-around virtual tour online of the cars that you love right now. Just go to offleaseonly.com.
AirAmericaAC.com. Palm Beach and Broward's air conditioning experts, serving customers with great AC brands like Carrier and Rheem. Same day and 24-hour emergency AC service. Right now, get a 20-point AC tune-up for just $89.95. Visit AirAmericaAC.com. That's AirAmericaAC.com.
Air America, put your trust in the red, white, and blue. Air America.
Wayne
Acres Ford in Lake Worth is out to break all sales records in June. We're crushing prices on acres and acres of inventory. New 2020 Ford Explorer XLT. Lease for only $372 a month or 0% financing for 72 months now available. We want you and our employees to feel safe. Our entire facility is frequently sanitized. We're crushing prices on acres and acres of inventory at Wayne Acres Ford, Lake Worth. You want practical. You want quality. You want better deals that save you more money. There's only one place you go with an outstanding selection of used vehicles under $10,000. We carry the most complete selection of vehicles from $995 to $99.95. All makes and models available. Many still under factory warranty. Plus, have a bigger budget? Then look no more. We've got you covered with a great selection of used vehicles over $10,000. We invite you to come shop our inventory on the lot or connect with us at 10,000under.com. Presented to you by Wayne Acres Ford in Lake Worth.
Tax, and title legal retains all rebates and incentives with approved credit. See dealer for complete details.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 6, only settle when it's the right decision. We try cases all the time, but the truth is, most cases settle. With our lawyers on your side, the insurance company knows if they don't make a fair offer, then we will see them in court. Our experience will assist you in deciding whether to accept an offer or go to trial, and our advice will help you make the right decision. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
If you've been involved in a car accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
This hour's music is brought to you by Macy's.
Macy's has taken extra precautions to keep you safe and added contact-free curbside pickup at select locations so you can get your purchase quickly and securely. Find a participating location near you at Macys.com/stores. Most in-stock items at select stores only. Exclusions apply.
The KVJ Show. Mornings and the best variety of the 2000s, 10s, and today. 97.9 WRMF.
Well, I know I hit you guys with a lot of music stuff. I'm a big fan of it. And this is why, is because of the mood that music can get you in. It is a great mood setter. And if you're down the dumps, use music. In fact, I saw this. It says 81% of Americans have used music to help cope with the added stress of the lockdown. And that's smart. And the other 19%, I'd be like, well, what are you doing? Because it does. I put on music and all of a sudden I'm not in my troubles anymore.
I love going on YouTube and looking up old concerts or old live performances from my favorite bands. It's amazing some of the stuff you didn't even know was out there, Virginia.
I love putting on like some Jason Mraz inspirational like songs that make me feel happy because it really does. It like changes your perspective.
You should watch some old Jason Mraz live videos.
Okay.
I think you'd really like it.
I would.
They say listening to music is the number one way we like to de-stress in general. Number one on the list. So if you're a little stressed, you're maybe not listening to enough music. They say that 58% say that is their go-to coping mechanism. So that was number one on the list. Other people like books, exercise, TV, movies, talking to a friend, that kind of stuff. But yeah, music is that. And the other thing I love too, 79% said music also makes them more productive.
I agree, and I've also noticed a lot of people on social media talking about how they're picking up an instrument, no matter how old they are, and I think that's great. During the whole quarantine, they started playing guitar for the first time, or they picked up the harmonica. Stay with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool things, and so I want to hit you with a list, which I thought was really kind of neat. It was the greatest final number one hits of all time. So it was these really successful artists that had all these number ones, but what was their very last? That's what the list is, and it's like, oh wow, that's kind of cool, and you know that song, but that was the last time they ever hit number one on the charts. Billboard ranks it. I got some of the best for you coming up next on the KVJ Show.
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Shout out to your mom and dad for making you. Standing ovation, they did a great job raising you. When I create, you're my muse. The kind of smile that makes the news. Can't nobody throw shade on your name in these streets.
streets. Triple threat, you a boss, you a bank, you a beast. You make it easy to choose. You got a mean touch, I can't refuse. No, I can't refuse it. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, catch your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Already passed, you don't need no approval. Good everywhere, don't worry about no refusal. Second to none, you got the upper hand now. Don't need a sponsor, no, you're the brand now. You're my rock, my Colorado. Got that ring, just like Toronto. Love you now, a little more tomorrow. That's how I feel. Act like you know that you are. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, catch your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions.
No cap, no pretending, you don't need mentions. Got them saying goals, they don't wanna be independent. Tell them to mind your business, we in our feelings. It's 50% percentage. Attention, we need commitment. We gotta both admit it. It's funny, we both listen. It's a blessing, cause we both get it. You the best thing, and I don't need a witness. I'ma find me a ring and pray it's perfect fitted. Perfect.
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. I will. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, catch your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. That's all I'm planning to do.
All right, we're going live, y'all. Here we go.
Sorry, we're making a video
I
with
know.
his outfit.
You guys
It
got
is-
your own things going on.
It's so fresh, Kevin.
We're doing a show, during a show.
Yes.
This outfit belongs on Instagram.
It
It's a
does.
pizza outfit.
Of course. It's
Head to
fancy.
toe, baby.
From his hat to his shoes,
He
socks,
looks amazing.
To my underwear.
Yes.
draws. Yeah, he coming pizza hard. I love it.
Okay. Hey now.
There's a term.
Okay.
It's on our Insta story if you want to see the sexy.
On what? On Instagram, huh?
Instagram, Insta story.
Very cool. Let me see here. We got a cool little list that I thought was interesting. It is the top 20 greatest final #1 hits of all time. These are artists that were big-time artists, but what was the final song they had that hit #1, and that was it.
Oh yeah, I saw this list. This was a kind of a neat. I always think there's never another music topic available, and then I'm like, oh, that's a cool music topic.
Yeah, because you got to see what was their last hurrah, the last time that they were on the big stage, and what was that song. It's a song you might know, because for me, a lot of times going back to other artists, I know their songs, but I don't know when they came in their career. And to be like, oh, okay, so that was their last big,
This was the
huge-
last thing they did that was good.
the massive thing, yeah.
You were slinging the old records at this time back in '93. Can you tell me Billy Joel's last big hit?
Yeah, it was River of Dreams.
Look at this guy.
I think it was like a 32-second intro.
It was long. It went to #1.
Yeah, because I remember I'd be going, wow, this is great. I can read the entire sports section in this.
Oh, on the air while the drums are playing on the air, you could.
Yeah. huh?
DJ Dork.
Yeah, no, it was when I first got into radio. Elvis Presley, everybody knows probably an Elvis song, or at least they've heard of the man, but his last #1 song, any idea what that might be?
Bird.
Yeah.
It's now or never.
Okay. Virginia, do you have a guess? It's not that one.
Blue suede shoes.
Get out of
No,
here.
that was
You
early.
know it ain't that one.
I don't know.
His last #1 song was in 1969 with this.
We can't go on together suspicious mind.
I think it's my favorite Elvis song.
And we can build our dreams on suspicious mind. So if an old friend I know.
Yeah, that one, I hate Hound Dog so much that makes me really like that song.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Elvis fan. He did that one, and then he did that one song in that they remixed for the Ocean's 11 soundtrack. Can't remember what it is, but they made it kind of like a dance song.
Okay.
It wasn't Viva Las Vegas, I don't think.
He has another one, too, about Hawaii. It's in the movie Honeymoon in Vegas, and it's a peaceful, very chilled song. The King's got a few bangers.
I Can't Help Falling in Love with You?
No.
You don't like that one?
I hate that song.
Okay, all right.
A wise man says everyone sings at a karaoke.
Oh, I got you. Okay. It was, the Ocean's 11 one. That was a little less conversation,
Ah, that is a good one.
if you remember that.
Didn't someone cover the Elvis song?
Which one?
The wise man says.
Oh, he's got a lot of them, yeah.
UB40.
UB40 did,
Oh.
yeah.
Conversation, a little more action.
Yeah, okay, so that wasn't it. That was the remake they did.
You don't like that one?
All I can hear is the Fine Young Cannibals version.
Other ones they've got here are the greatest final #1 hits of all time. The Jackson 5. Their final #1 song came in 1970.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Huge. Yeah.
I'll reach out.
Which artist redid this song and went to #1? Yeah.
Mariah Carey.
Oh, there you go.
Where you at, V?
I was here.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if Virginia was going to jump in on that. That was for her.
I like the impromptu pop quiz, Kevin.
Yeah, I'll give you all kinds of stuff. Okay, Virginia, this is for you. Cher's final #1 song was what?
If I could turn back time.
Okay, Jaybird.
If you believe in love after Kev.
Do you believe in life after love?
1999.
I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough.
Cher, you got some peanut butter in your mouth.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah.
So much peanut butter.
Well, I got a peanut butter sandwich from Elvis.
I like her voice, but she does a peanut butter voice.
Okay. The Temptations. I don't know really any Temptations songs, but I thought it was interesting when I saw their final #1 happen in 1972 with...
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. All he left us was alone.
Okay, there you go.
I saw that. I think they have a movie out about the Temptations.
They might.
I think they do.
Probably. If not, they should.
I think I accidentally watched it and it was good.
Okay. You don't accidentally remember it, though.
No, it was good. I don't remember the name of it, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that
Okay.
there's a movie out.
Okay. What about Madonna? Final #1 song. What do you think it was? Do you remember back to Madonna's final #1 song? What do you think?
Time goes by so slowly. Time
Okay.
goes by.
Jaybird? It's from a movie. It's a soundtrack song.
It's the James Bond song.
Oh, that's a good guess. It is. Isn't this from Austin Powers? Or was that another one? No, maybe she did another one for that. That's her final #1, year 2000. Madonna is now 21 years without a #1 song.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy, huh? What about, let me throw somebody else at you. How about Janet Jackson? Any idea what her final #1 song is? It happened in 2001. I don't think anybody's going to get it.
No.
Do you remember this song? Okay, yeah, that was All For You, Janet Jackson's final #1 song. What about Whitney Houston? Virginia, any idea? Whitney Houston's final #1 song. What was it?
It's not right, but it's okay.
Okay. Jaybird, any guess? I will tell you that it is, I believe, I think it's from a soundtrack.
Bird.
Yeah.
Is it Miracle? By Whitney Houston.
Okay, good guess. No, it's from 1995. Exhale, Shoop Shoop.
Oh, I do remember that. I saw that in the theater. Took a date to this movie, Virginia. In my sweet ass 95 Sunbird.
What a lucky girl.
Yeah.
What was her name?
We don't have to get into all that.
Anybody remember
Jessica.
Oh, Jessica.
This one's for you, Jessica.
Jessica. Anybody remember TLC's final #1 song in 1999? What it might be?
I'm just too bad. You can buy your hair if it won't grow. You can fix your nose.
This was #1?
#1, yeah.
You can buy all the makeup the Mac can make. But if you can look inside you, find out who am I to be in the position to make me feel so damn.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I am pretty. Or something, I am pretty. Pretty, I'm pretty.
It's unpretty.
Unpretty.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're saying, damn, I'm pretty.
You know
damn,
what
I'm pretty.
You know what I meant, Virginia.
That's the very conceited theme song.
Damn,
I'm
pretty. Does change the
I
meaning.
like the attitude.
I
though,
mean, somebody needs to knock that girl down a peg.
How quickly you can go from unpretty to damn, I'm pretty.
Damn, I'm pretty.
Damn, I am pretty.
What about Destiny's Child? Final #1 song they had?
Oh, my.
2001.
Survivor?
Okay. Jaybird.
Miss Independent.
Miss Independent.
Is that Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're very similar, though.
I'm locking it in, Miss Independent.
They're so easily confused. People do it all the time.
All the time. It was this. Bird, I don't think you can handle this. What? Yeah. It's a great
Damn,
song.
you're pretty.
Damn, I'm pretty. Anybody remember Prince's final #1 song?
I do.
What was it?
It was Diamonds and Pearls. Diamonds and Pearls.
Right album, wrong song.
Was it Pearls and Diamonds?
Yes, he did 2 different songs. Here's the follow-up to Diamonds and Pearls. It's Pearls and Diamonds.
You just flipped it, Prince.
It was so confusing. TLC's new song, Damn, I'm Pretty. Wait.
It's the same album? Okay.
1991.
Was it a cover?
No. It was an original
Betsy
one.
by Golly Wow?
No. Okay, you're not going to get it.
Yeah, I just watched that. I
It's
never
great.
seen that in full. Denny's played that for me on the Chappelle.
I watch it
oh
at
my
least
gosh.
every 6 months.
I was laughing so hard.
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Stevie Wonder, any idea what his final #1 song was? It happened in 1985.
Overjoyed.
Okay. No. Virginia?
85. Part-time lover?
Part-time lover. But if there's some emergency, have a milk.
I said my dad's taking me to baseball practice right now.
Yeah, right.
You my part-time
lover. Yeah.
We are strangers at night. When I was in dance class, oh, that was a lost cause. We did a routine to that song.
Gosh, I could.
That year.
I feel like I could exercise my nards off to that song.
That'd be weird.
I could high step.
Yeah.
If you dance so hard, those things fall off. Boy, you went for it.
Pardon me. Don't step on it. And what do you think about the Rolling Stones? Their final #1 was in 1978.
And
oh, good guess. Miss You was their final number one song.
I guess I'm lying to myself. It's just you and no one else. Lord, I won't get you, child.
And final one is Diana Ross. Final number one song for Diana Ross.
No, that's not the name of it. What year? 80.
It is 1981.
Oh, it's. I hear it sometimes and I love it.
Diana Ross's final number one song.
Virginia, stop looking at me. You're messing me up.
Maybe it's I'm Pretty.
Damn, I'm pretty.
Damn, I'm pretty.
Give it to me, baby.
I can't believe y'all didn't get this. It was a duet, too. She did.
Strange Love.
Nope.
Endless Love.
Yeah.
Strange Love.
Damn, I'm pretty.
That's how all your exes describe it.
All right. Dude, I'm sure if we got your exes in here, I'm sure they wouldn't be singing such nice tunes about you.
They're all crying and sad.
No, they're crying because they are happy. Freedom!
A great exhibition of musical knowledge.
Was it?
Okay. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, a fun little game for Father's Day. How well do you know your dad next?
Want to find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?
For the ones we trust to always be there. For the ones caring for others. For the ones who keep things going, no matter where they are. In extraordinary times, extraordinary people step up. Like the ones standing guard and standing on the front lines. And the ones who are staying apart while still working together. With your efforts, we will get through this. We're grateful for all you do. Visit Grainger.com for resources that can help as you create your recovery plan. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you're far from water, you might think a flood can't happen to you. But the truth is, there are hidden risks that can leave your property vulnerable, like runoff from new development, changing weather patterns, and even wildfires. But if you have flood insurance, you have peace of mind knowing that you can recover faster. Protect the life you've built. Visit floodsmart.gov/storm to learn more. Brought to you by FEMA and its National Flood Insurance Program.
I'm one of those people that believes that diet is more important than exercise. Really watch your diet and you can watch your physique. And if you would like to have delicious, healthy, affordable, convenient meals just like I do, go with Ideal Nutrition. They're only $7 and they are fantastic. Now I do keto, but they also have paleo, vegan, vegetarian. They've got over 40 items on their menu and they can be delivered right to your door. And if you get a subscription, it's absolutely free. If you're in Palm Beach, Martin, Broward, St. Lucie, and North Miami-Dade, this is for you. No hormones, no GMOs. They're all natural, never frozen. It is the way to go. You don't have to think about it. Your diet can be on point. Your physique can look amazing. And you can have healthy meals as well. They also do have a couple of different locations you can check out. One in West Palm Beach, one in Palm Beach Gardens. If you want to go in and just try a couple meals out, go and check them out online, idealnutritionnow.com. That's idealnutritionnow.com.
Sometimes the urgency of a better future compels you to act. We are in such a moment as a global pandemic and a cry for racial justice challenges communities.
I'm Fab Brumley, Palm Beach County Market President for Bank of America. Our company just committed $1 billion over 4 years to help communities address growing economic and social inequality. This means providing help where it's needed most: healthcare, housing, jobs, and supporting small businesses. Along with my teammates here in Palm Beach County, we commit to the important work that lies ahead.
Bank of America N.A., member FDIC, equal credit opportunity lender.
Ride the Rapids, have some fun. Ride the Rapids, everyone.
Summer has begun. Rapids Water Park, South Florida's largest water park, is open daily. Get outside, make new memories on 42 thrilling, chilling slides and attractions. Have fun with confidence. Check our Rapids website for splash safety details. South Florida's source for summer fun is ready for you.
Ride the Rapids, everyone.
Save $30 off a season pass. Buy yours online today at rapidswaterpark.com.
At BMW, we know leaving the road wasn't easy. But anticipating our return has taught us to appreciate every drive. And after all this time, even the small things become cause for celebration. The soothing hum of an engine, a warm breeze singing through an open window. Moments spent with your favorite co-pilots. And the freedom to explore just because. The time to rejoin the road is finally here. Let's make our return an unforgettable one. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Take advantage of financing as low as 0.9% on select models and no payments for 90 days to make your every drive unforgettable. Visit BMWSFL.com for details.
If you are injured in a car crash and seeking an attorney, Hicks & Motto Attorneys at Law is a name you can trust. Hicks & Motto is a mid-sized law firm that will provide you with the personal attention of a small firm, coupled with the ability to commit all the financial resources needed to pursue your case. With over 100 years of combined legal experience, Hicks & Motto is your personal injury law firm. Hicks & Motto, committed to getting you the best possible result. Call 561-683-2300 or hmelawfirm.com. You have questions, they have answers. Call Hicks & Motto.
KVJ Show is all over social media. Find us Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Always love this fun game. How well do you know your dad? That is the question. We get you on here, and we hook you up with a nice little prize. The questions, though, very prying, very personable. Even if you think you have a great relationship with your parent, you're probably going to find out something that you did not know in the course of this game. Now, we've got Natalie on here to play. Hello, Natalie.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Now, tell me about your relationship with your dad.
It's actually really, really good. He's the one growing up that when I couldn't tell my mom things, I'd be like, Dad, I have to talk to you.
Huh.
And I could talk to him and know that my mom would never know. Or even to this day, I'm going to be 30, and if I have something that I need to tell my mom that I'm like, I better just go tell my dad. He'll be able to break it to my mom better.
Okay, so was your dad the more chill parent? Is that why you would talk to your dad on these issues?
Yeah, he is definitely the more chill, but he's also, like, intimidating. Most of my boyfriends growing up and now my husband, they all say the same thing. Your dad is freaking scary. He's Puerto Rican, so, I mean, he's really not scary. You just have to really get to know him. But growing up, my sister and I always heard the same thing. Oh, my God, your dad is so scary. I'm so afraid of your dad. He's not.
Now, would you talk to him about your sex life at all? Was that ever a topic that came up, Natalie?
No. I grew up very naive. I come from a Puerto Rican and Italian family, so, like, we never talked about any of that stuff.
Okay.
But as an adult, it's totally different. And they talk, like my parents talk about their sex life to gross me and my sister out because it just skeeves us out. So I've learned a lot more out of their dirty comments about them than I really want to know. But I know that it's true because my dad's just sick.
Oh, because my dad's just sick. Very nice. Oh, what is your dad's name, Natalie?
Ray.
Ray. Okay, well, we've got your dad on here. Hello, Ray.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. We hear that you're really intimidating, Ray.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, he sounds like a...
Very peaceful.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? All right, so here we go. Here are the questions that we've got here. We're going to see exactly how well Natalie knows her dad, Ray.
Hit him hard.
Okay, let me see here. We asked, okay, what is the biggest law that your dad has broken, Natalie? What do you think?
My dad is a government employee. I don't think he's ever broken a law, but could it be like as a child too? Any law?
It
Like,
could
any
be.
law?
It could be, yeah. So maybe, yeah. You're maybe starting to think like your dad Ray would here. If he's a government employee and he wants to like save himself and he hasn't like committed a crime since he was a juvenile, maybe he might go there.
Yeah, maybe he's 8. He like robbed a bank or something.
Okay, no, I wouldn't say that he robbed a bank, but he probably stole something as a kid. Like, I don't know, kids always stick things in their pockets.
Okay.
I would have to say stole something.
Stole
like a Matchbox car or marble or
Okay.
candy.
All right.
I don't freaking know.
All right. Daddy Ray, what do you think here? What is the biggest law that you have broken? What did you say when we asked you?
Stole candy as a child.
Oh,
there you go. Very nice. I'm gonna give her credit
I
on
think Sharon, she's right. I think we've all stole candy as a kid. I got busted horribly.
Who's stealing candy as an adult, though?
I steal candy from my kid's Halloween basket every year, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.
All right, we're going to give you credit for one there. Very nice. Okay, question number 2 here. We asked your dad, Natalie, has your dad ever done drugs, and if so, what? What do you think he said, Natalie? How well do you know your dad?
Government agent.
Yeah, he smoked pot as a kid.
Okay.
Smoked pot, then he stole the candy because he had the munchies.
Ray, is that true?
Yes.
That is true. Very nice. Look at that.
Yay.
2 down. 2 up, 2 down.
That's all he did, though, was pot, I have a feeling.
All right. All you guys have to do is just answer one more question correctly, okay?
Wait.
All right, here we go. We asked the question, what is your dad's favorite position in the bedroom? Natalie, apparently he's tried to gross you out with some of his sex talk. Do you happen to know what that answer is?
Doggy style.
Okay, and Ray, what did you answer when we asked you?
Doggy style.
That's
wow, they know. Very nice. Well, you old doggy, Ray.
The appropriate song.
I love it.
So I wrote you a Father's Day song.
Okay.
My dad is sexy. He is so smart. He sounds so wise even when he farts. My dad is sexy. He's got a sweet mustache. He's got a big old dong and a tight little ass. My dad is sexy. He plays tennis real hard. He's got a beautiful chest. He's got beautiful nards. My dad is sexy. He wears his socks to his knees. He wears tighty whities. That shows off his D. My dad is sexy. His name is Randy. He makes love sweeter than candy. My dad is sexy. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, thanks, Jay.
I just love that reaction.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, I think. Yeah. podcast coming up here in just about 5 to 10 minutes. Before we get to that, Jaybird, if you'd wrap up our Friday with your thought of the day.
Here's a Father's Day quote.
Nice. Good.
There's not a lot of them out there. So this is the one you're going to have to settle with, all right?
Oh, he's setting the bar low.
Dads, hold our hands for a little while and hold our hearts forever.
Adorable. Did you miss an episode of the KVJ Show? No worries. Find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or kvjshow.com.